What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning. On this Monday, Coach Gravy Morning Show. I guess that's what the name is. Great to be here with you. It's a wonderful day outside. I hope you guys are enjoying your morning. 10 o'clock show with Gravy, with Coach Gravy. On this, I guess, so far entertaining tampering period. You got my coffee. I hope you guys are enjoying a nice cup of coffee too. Just got back from my little work spot, but we're doing all right. Got a little bit late. I was rushing home. I had to do some blood work, but we're doing good. I feel good. I feel great today. Pumped up for this. Pumped up for this stuff. Yeah, I see the tears flowing down the driveways right now. The flood of tears going down Raider Nation because we lost our best linebacker we haven't had. Um, I'll tell you this right now. I'm not surprised, and it's the team that that got him away from us. Um, was we're in competition with New England. We're gonna lose that. They got a shitload of money, and we used wisely. We used our money on people that we needed, and then guys, there's gonna be linebackers out there. We might be in the mix for some of these free agent linebackers, but we know that we have to draft one. We have to draft a good one. A while back ago, I had a show that showed that had Lance Zierlein's mock draft there, and he had us picking a linebacker from Alabama to be our six at number six. Now, you think that'll be a wise? You think that'll be a wise decision on us for us to do that? It's a major need now because we ain't doing shit with the better not sign Diablo. We lose Feline on a drastic move. Maybe we ought to keep Diablo if shit don't pan out. And who we got? Amari Burney and another guy. He gonna get a shot. This is not. Maybe Spillane is not. He doesn't roam around very well. He's kind of the typical slow, but he was an asset for our team. It was a pretty bad defense, and we were injured and all that junk. But he was the one that stood out. So you know, they snatched him away. They're probably paying him outrageous money that he don't deserve, and then he went there. Money's the thing for you know money's the thing for these people. We could think how much he loves this team, and he's a Raider and all this stuff, and Patrick Graham was his coach. He don't give a shit who pays him more, and who's gonna take care of him is what's gonna be the one that's gonna get the guy. So we have to accept that. That's why we can't get too attached. Dude has a 5-year contract. Shit, go buy his jersey and kick it. But if he's iffy, then hey, Spillane has always been iffy with me, but I knew it would be we needed to get him. But hey, man, all the people that are here with me, I know there's a ton of shows out there. Much respect to all them guys, but hey, 10 o'clock gravy, man, it's been known. So it's a tripped out day. We're gonna probably get a lot more bad news. I hope not, but yeah, it's gonna be a day that we're gonna have to deal with, and we can recover. We can recover. Just have that notion in your mind that we can recover from this shit. Spillane wasn't the one and only guy we could get. Okay, we probably get better at that position. We probably have a plan to get better at that position. And I know Pete and is gonna say, hey, we got to pick. We got to stop with the past coach says, oh, this is the only guy we got. There's another guy out there that's just as good or better than Spillane. So he's gone. Get over it. But a good note, we signed Adam Butler. That's a good note. That's something good. So how you guys feel about that? How you feel about the situation that one guy that we wanted to get just signed right now, the Patriots snatched him, Carlton Davis. 3 years, 60 million. See how much these guys are getting paid? It's outrageous. It's outrageous. No way Carlton Davis is worth $60 million. You know, we gotta get our shit on some corners. We gotta get some linebackers. Very important because we ain't gonna be snatching these guys away. But after a while, they're not gonna have no money. And we got to think too that Chargers, they're about almost $93 million over the cap now. They signed Khalil Mack. J.K. I guess Gus Edwards is leaving. I seen it was early this morning that I get Gus Edwards was gone. But hey, I'm gonna get to the chat. Let's see get people that are with me so I don't get out of hand with it. But Lord Rashidus, what's up, man? How you doing? Thanks for being here. Raider Paul, Spillane gone. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He's gone. So who's gonna cry about it? I know my boy Gay's probably upset. John Studios, what's going on, man? How you doing? All eyes on G, my Fresno partner. Good to see you. Always in this morning. He's with me. He's kind of with me. I'm kind of disappointed that he's gone, but hey, we could do better than Spillane anyways. Yeah, you got to have an attitude like that because we got a better situation going. My girl Holly, how you doing, Miss? Good to see your face. Good to see your smile. Thank you for being here with me. My boy Cash Lord, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? Didn't see you today, bro. I don't know if you was working or whatever. Salute, bro. Thank you for being here with me. Afakasi. We signed no one yet. Yeah, I think we got a Butler. If you remember that, Afakazi. Thank you for being here, buddy. From way out there. I know it's late. Sam Tonka, what's going on, man? Holly Tanner once again. Cash Lord once again. We the people. What's up, bro? How you doing? That's about it, man. It's getting bigger. It's raising. I appreciate the. I don't care if I have one. We just talk about it. Bitch at each other about it. Bengals got defensive tackle B.J. Hall. The Raiders did something. Raiders signed Max Crosby. All right, this is for Max Crosby. Got 91.5 million guarantee at a 106.5 contract. He ain't the highest paid no more. That's not a bad thing. He's up there, but he set the gauge. But man, what's his name? Got the cake to him, bro. He got 150 million. They got Max Crosby on free agent frenzy right now. Talking about he rich guy. He all happy now. He ain't bitching about where he's going. Look how happy he is. On his own show, he was all bitching and crying. Now he's now he's all the happy with a big old smile on his face. I feel that way too if I got 91 million in my pocket. Dirty, what's up, man? How you doing? Thank you for being here with me, bro. Special. Good. Holly Tanner, we the people. Sam Tucker, what's up? My boy Cash Lord, he's saying Gus Edwards is burnt. I think that's why they're both free agents, though. But I didn't say Gus Edwards yesterday on the show. If you watched that, Cash, I said J.K. Dobbins could be an asset. He ran very, very good last year. We got hurt again, but we need running back, man. Look how many holes we got now. Okay, we think we're doing better, but we got holes now. We got a big one as far as linebackers concerned, and it might not just be get a linebacker at 6. It might not be that. It might be the free agency. Did we got who we wanted. We signed who we needed. Those priorities are good, but now our budget is our piggy bank got a little bit dipped into because these guys, and we might have to make a push. Like Sam Tucker's saying right now. Sam Tucker's saying that Greenlaw and Devondre Campbell from Niners are free agents, to name a few. The San Francisco doesn't have a lot of money. They got to pay their quarterback. So it's always different when you go, if you're going to see it and like my way, those type guys, can we say they're better than Spillane? Greenlaw and Campbell. Can we say that? I think Greenlaw would be. I think Greenlaw would be way better than, but he's hurt. You can't take it away. But if all in all, if we need to address that position now, now. And then we kind of were tied to Godwin, and he signed it with the Pats. He said no, he signed it with the Bucks. So here we go again with the you know you're reading IG and all that stuff. Just saying, hey, we're attached to this guy. Hey, we're attached to that guy. Man, I don't believe that, John. Ready D87. What's up, man? How you doing? Thank you for being here. Yeah, that was the guy. That was I was kind of iffy Castro. Like, that was the guy that quit on his team, but I mean, he was the Greenlaw got hurt, and then he went in there and took him, played very well. He played good, and then Greenlaw came back off a bad injury, and it started right over him. I think he was upset because practice. He just came back. He came back, worked out, and then boom, he was a starting lineup, and that's good. Hey, if he's better than you, man, he's gonna be better than you coming back. Than he's always been better. Raiders, what's up, man? How you doing? My guy right here, new guy. Hey, sub to the station, please. I am Coach Gravy. I'm with two other of my boys on Radio Nation Live. What up, Low? And Raider Gay 420. That's my boy. So you see right up here, man. Right up here is our show, and each one of us have a YouTube also that we get on. That's what I'm doing right now. They just it's powered by Radio Nation Live. This show. But I'm Coach Gravy. So I want Byron Murphy and draft Will Johnson. That'll be good. That's accessible. I think that'll be good. But you want Byron Murphy at 6? I think Will Johnson. Well, I think Will Johnson is going to drop a little bit lower. Yeah, Campbell. Yeah, he's a good player, Cashload. I think Campbell's a good player. So, hey, Max Crosby on free agent frenzy right now. All happy. We got $91 million. 91 million in his pocket. Gonna be in his pocket. So I'm sure he's very happy in his wife, and even the little baby probably happy too. She know what money is. But if I would do a poll, how desperate or pissed off are you about Spillane going to the Patriots? Is it drastic? Is it how do we feel about that? How does my audience feel that this guy got took from us? He probably getting paid a bunch of money. He's probably getting all pro money, and I like to see what the contract is before I start really really doing the guy, because in the beginning, really, Spillane, he looks the part, and he makes great plays. He got a lot of picks. He got some good picks where he wasn't supposed to be a good cover guy. I seen him miss a lot of tackles, run right by running backs. But all around, we still could have had him. We still could have. He would have been very good for us. He's a guy you don't let go. But he put Patriots probably paid him out crazy money. We can't be like that. We can't be the crazy ones like that. I think we could get about 5 to 7 players with the money we had left. Maybe I think so too. It matters who they are though. But we ain't gonna be. I ain't gonna be playing with what the Patriots are. They got so much money that they could blow. They got overpaid to be good, and they're a bad team. Like I said, why would Spillane go to that team? Well, they're worse than us. They're worse than us. And but they got a coach. I think our coach is more knowledgeable or better. But if we're gonna say how much money you got, they just the money took the Pats' money took him away. It's not because he wanted to play there, or I don't know what the issue is with him, but we treated him well. He was a good Raider, so we just got to think that way. We're not gonna get pissed off because he left for money. Steve, what's up, man? How you doing? OG Raider 805, what's up, bro? Tubby, my boy, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Raider Pete, what we got here, Pete? What we got? Palomar, Butler, all great and all. Buck McD and Vrabel groomed him. Duke met with three teams before the tampering period, so bye bye Spiel. Oh, you know all that, huh? You the insider, huh? All right, that's good. He met with three teams. I know one team that was strong with was Denver. They don't have a lot of money, but I know the Chargers do, and then they're gonna be looking. They'll be getting some damage. Chargers are gonna be getting some damage. I think Chargers are gonna get better. But do we are we pissed off that Spallini is gone? Yeah, I ain't gonna blame a man either, dude. I ain't gonna blame a man for getting paid. That's why I want the reaction of what everybody thinks that hey, there's no way around that. You know, the dude's gonna get paid 5 million more than what he was supposed to. But you got to see how you believe those gauges or what you get. You know, those little apps that they have on. Everybody's using them, and oh, we give him this offer, he'll do it. We kind of condition our minds into that shit. But for reals, if this dude gets outlanded money, he's gonna take it. You're gonna pay me this amount when you know when when I'm supposed to be making this shit. I'll take that. I'll take that. They gotta pay. They had to pay probably double, triple on what we were gonna give him because I'm pretty sure we offered him a contract. And he just said no. I'm gonna go where the more money is, and I bet you it's a pretty good, substantial amount. It's probably not a million or two, or it's probably five. They overpaid for Spillane. They need to get better, and then if they're gonna get better little by little, like the way their plan is, then they had to do something like that. Start out with the linebacker. That man took the money, but helped the defense a lot. He did, and we're gonna get the effect in it unless we get somebody better. So who we gonna go after? I see a lot of names. I'm seeing a lot of names. Carlton Davis, would they put Carlton Davis too? So they got a grip of money. He got 37 million for 3 years. We didn't offer him that. Well, that's almost 12. That's 12 a year. We didn't offer him that. I bet you we were probably like 20. So we were probably 10 million less. I bet you. We were probably 10 million, 30. We're probably 30. He took that 7 million and bounced. Because he was I think lined up for 10 million or maybe 11 or 2. I don't know. I don't look at those apps, but because that's what they think, and he got paid more obviously to leave us to a worse team, a team that's not as good as we are. That Kuke is right. He's 31, linebacker age. That's kind of bad. You know, you get beat up every play, so that's what I think. So I'm kind of feeling look at this. Look at Lewis. Thank you for being here, Lewis. Cool Kev. Thank you for being here, man. Felix, what's up? He got some USC players, dude. I hate USC players. I like Palomar, but we only can have one USC player. That's it. I don't want a bunch of USC players on the fucking Raiders. I'll be depressed all over again. They like Spillane broke the bank. We need young guys. I want young guys but see where's this Amari Burney guy? Where's this Etchenberg guy? Diablo, he ain't got it. So I don't think we're gonna get Diablo. We need to sign Diablo now with his bullshit. Otherwise, we're gonna have to get three linebackers or two linebackers in this free agency and draft. To me, I think that's what we're gonna have to do. Hey, Raider P has something. Let's see what Raider P got. Step forward, three steps back in today's theme so far. Splash, sign Greenlaw, some dependable Trent studs. Come on, Spytek, don't sit idle. It's the first day, bro. Wednesday is when they can sign. There's probably shit all over the place. But, I'm here watching it. I don't have X or anything like that. So, I'm not worried about having the first breaking news. But if 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 I let's give you the information, you guys will let me know. I'll tell you that. He got his bag, Kev. You're correct with that. We the people. Why do people want Greenlaw? He's an outside linebacker, not a middle. Yeah, yeah. He's outside. We need all that though. I think we need all that. Are you satisfied with Diablo and Masterson on your outside? Or we do that the 4-3. We look like he does 4-2-5, but with a slot corner and two safeties. That's why he plays zone. He plays zone. He tries to play man, but they can't. Natural Born Rated podcast got there is at least three linebackers in the draft. That's the second round. Yeah, there's some good linebackers. I like the combine. I like the speed. Linebackers don't get well known unless they do really good damage. They're in a good school. You know, the Alabama kids are top notch. Penn State kids are top. Got good linebackers around the league. You got to find them. That's a position where you got to find a knack of guys. I think that's the way I do it. You can see a running back that loves to hit people and loves to have contact with people. So if he's not real good at a running back, vision and footwork and where to go and hold on to the football and stuff like that, you make him a linebacker. You make him a linebacker. Not, you don't make a safety a linebacker. You can do that, but it matters how long you've been a safety. You've been a safety your whole life. You're always going to think coverage, and it's hard to do that transition, especially mentally. You might get the but you're not taking on linemen. You're light. You're probably light because if you're a big safety, you probably would be a linebacker later on. But you would adjust to it like in high school or college. You wouldn't do it in the pros. Oh, you're a big safety, so we're gonna make you a linebacker now because we got to cover tight ends. That's hard to do. I don't blame Diablo for having problems. Just think if Diablo was a safety, he'd probably be a badass safety. Well, I don't know if he'll be a good safety, but what do you guys think? Who we got here? We got Piedra, the Black Rock. Tyrell Dodson, Isaiah Simmons would be nice, cheap linebacker replacements. I want to go cheap on linebacker no more. That's the problem. Rock, I'll call you Rock, bro. That's the problem because all this going cheap shit is what we have. You know, it's what we have. Is what we've been doing. They spend some money on some quality like equipment. You know, you're buying. You're gonna get shit or you're gonna get good stuff. You know, and I'm tired of getting whack stuff. I don't think Geno Smith is whack stuff. I'm not happy with the move, but hey, I got to roll with it. And he's a good quarterback. He's better than what we have, astonishingly better than what we have. Ain't none of them guys will even put a finger on Geno Smith as far as accuracy and shit like that. AOC might be a little bit more accurate, but it's not gonna matter. He doesn't move. He won't move. He ain't never gonna move away out of the pocket. So either get sacks or you're just gonna get picks and bad decisions. And we're used to that. And we're used to that. Because that's why we're knocking this Geno Smith trade. It's like, oh yeah, yeah he's not a big name, and the dude throws for 4,000 yards almost for 3 years consecutively, at double-digit touchdowns. Yes, his picture high, because if you look at his stats, he's just about every game last year he threw the ball more than 30 times, and I was with a pretty decent running back, with a pretty big, you know, a decent running back. Walker's a damn good running back, dude. So is Charbonnet, and he has bomb ass receivers throwing all them pigs, trying to get on the ball. That's what I want. I don't want you to hold the ball and wait. Get it. Get out of it. Got a quick release. Got a big monster arm. Everybody that's gonna worry about being the deep threat, the Duke could do it. He does it to DK Metcalf, one of the fastest wide receivers out there. So when he's open, which he is mostly when he goes deep, that's his pattern, the vert. So he would. There's no problem with Geno Smith getting it there. So we got a guy, a lot of us favor Tucker. If he gets open, If he can catch it without it being reviewed and shit, then maybe we might have a thing there. But we need to get another receiver. That's another thing. There are so many holes. I'm starting to think, you know, there's only so much we could do. We probably have to depend on a lot of young players, and then I'm cool with that as long as we improve because we it was bad last year. If we look, just start by looking better. You know, just start by looking better. We looked bad when we played football last year. I'm not saying jerseys and we have the same jerseys, but we're we didn't look like we were a good football team last year, and then we got to change that. Gino was the number 12 quarterback last year. If you go look at the names above him, you'll see there's no way we could have gotten any of that. So we got the best quarterback available that wasn't actually available. There it is. Von Miller for cheap deal. Von Miller's nah. Bobby Wagner signed. Bobby Wagner's gonna sign with Washington. And he's just an older dude. We want is Bobby Wagner better? He was with the Commanders, but is he better than Spillane? He can move, but it catches up to you. That shit catches up to you. Bobby Wagner been in the league a long time. No, he don't drop back. He don't drop back. He's a grinder. He punch you in the face. That's the type of linebacker you need as a Mike, and that's what Spillane was. He punch you in the face. But it's we can't just say, hey, every big name, let's go get. We what about the guys we have? We expected a lot from the Eichenberg guy right off the bat. He was a what 2.0. What was he 2.0? And then we expect a lot, but we don't need to go get Bosa. We don't need to do all that shit. I'll take Khalil Mack, but he's going to the Chargers. Now, do you want to hear the? Are we gonna hear some bad news that we lost another guy? Because this was top priority type shit that we needed to do. But I'm almost guaranteeing you that I'm almost guaranteeing you guys that Homeboy probably got a landed amount of money. He got $37 million. I don't think we got close to that. I think we're at 10 million each, probably. Maybe he wouldn't leave just for a million. I don't know. I don't know. I'll tell you that. I wouldn't know what he would think, and none of us do. But hey, he's a Patriot now, so we could say our best linebacker to date was Spillane. Who Kev? Here we go. I think Max working him. He probably try to do the same shit with us. Yeah, he's got to be talking. He's got to be talking to people. So let's just end that. I was on that. Let's go get Khalil Mack, but I wasn't like, hey, once I wasn't like once a Raider, always a Raider type shit. I was like, hey, he's a damn good pass rusher. Let's get him because Khalil Mack better than the two that we want to sign that we all happy about. To me, Keenan Allen, I don't know where he went. I haven't seen anything about that. Uh, bro, if anybody got any information, if any information pops up, I'm not gonna sit here and look at X or Rappaport's uh, feed and be on that. I'm just gonna talk to you guys, and you guys tell me what's going on, who we got. But Keenan Allen yesterday, or what was my show Wednesday when I talked about free agents cash? It was kid. Why are we talking to Keenan Allen? Yeah, Keenan Allen's a big time Raider fan, bro. He's big time Raider fan. I seen this shit. He just don't talk, and he talks shit because he's getting paid by the Chargers. You have to play. They want Khalil Mack so they could he thinks he would redeem himself. He wasn't let go. He was traded. He had no choice. He got traded, and he agreed to the trade. So you can blame Davis or blame John Gruden for letting that shit happen. We if our draft picks would have been better that we got from him, we would probably wouldn't be saying you know Khalil Mack. It was a worst thing we ever did. If those draft picks would have been dope for him and Cooper. Okay, here we go, Luis. He gives us the best chance to win, and we haven't won in 20 years. Everyone should say yes to Khalil Mack. You play to win the game, Herman would just say that, and I believe it. But Khalil Mack would have been a great asset for this team. Like for me, it wasn't bring the dude back because he was a Raider. To me, it was all right. He was a Raider, but and it was the best. It was best at what he did. But the way he's playing right now would be an asset for us because we had that kind of connection. But he might be sour towards the Raiders. He got paid. He probably I haven't seen the contract, but he probably re-signed with Chargers and he probably raped them. But see, their organization is probably the same thing. He's probably a legit stamp on their organization too. Well, how many years did he play for us? People arguing about Matt. It's because we would take their defensive line special. Remember, these are only handshake deals. Most of the part tampering period, nothing. Yeah, it was not until Wednesday. I made a note of that. Dirty. I made sure that there ain't shit going on until Wednesday. Legit. He got 18 million. That was about average. That was about average what he get. And then you want to pay Coons 20. Coons thinks he's getting 20, so he might roll out. He might roll out. Or now we got to get our defensive line real strong because that was Spillane was a significant amount that I thought was going to be on our cap, taken from our cap, because I thought he was going to get like 10 something million, you know, a year, more than that. But he got more than that now. He almost got $40 million contract. So what do we think about the loss of Spillane? Are we upset? Are we uh are we teary eyed about that, or are we cool with it and say let's go get somebody else? I wouldn't either. I wouldn't give him 18 million. Hey, but it's hard. Khalil Mack. It's hard to. You can tell him that, but yeah, he'll do better than what we got at a guy that's supposedly supposed to make 20 million. And I don't see Coots getting close to 20. That Coots might be gone. But we gotta think, hey, we're losing guys that we love, and and we do a lot of things. We love these guys, and we buy their jerseys and everything like that. And they go away, and then we get so upset. But there's better ones out there. There's better ones out there. There's probably younger ones out there, and we have to realize that. We have to say, you know what? All right, this is a little setback in that position, but that position has been a downfall for us for a long time. Spillane brought it back up because I think Spillane made those other players better for what he does. He makes up for a lot of bullshit that you know a lot of bullshit that Diablo did, or I don't even know why Masterson was even in the game sometimes because all he did was stand around. There we go. We the people. We don't pay 20 to 25 mil for 13-year-old. defensive end to play one season. I would have if it was Khalil Mack. These dudes do that sometimes. I don't know if it's 1 year he got. Is that what they said? He got 1 year, 18. It's probably his last year, and we still would. And then next year he'll say, "Get Khalil Mack out of retirement." All the Raider fans be saying that shit. Let's see what Louis got to say. Gravy, 18 million isn't worth the possibility to win a Super Bowl. We just seen the Eagles from 41 from four. One disagree with you on that. 18 million for Khalil Mack. That what you mean? It possibly win a Super Bowl? Well, I know that their linebacker and their defensive ends, they ain't got a problem. That what Riddick got lost. They're probably not even a. They probably wanted him to go. They had another guy to back him up. That's the thing about Philly. We can't even compare ourselves 1% millipercent organizationally as Philly because Philly takes care of their dudes. They gave their primetime running back that was the best running back in the NFL and probably still is. And they paid him extra that he didn't even want. He didn't even ask for it, and they paid him top dollar. He get 20 million. He deserves it. You do shit like that. That's what I'm talking about. Khalil Mack has done that consecutively, and who are we to say you ain't worth $18 million? Dude's constantly in Pro Bowls. Dude's constantly doing sacks, constantly pressures. Gets hurt, you know. I don't know. I don't know if Khalil Mack is better right now. As probably, you know what? I'm saying he's probably even with Crosby, or maybe slightly better at his age right now. That's what Crosby wants to do. I need a lot from Crosby for me to change my mind. For me being pissed off at him for bitching about money. That's exactly what he did. That's what Garrett did. That's what they do when they lose their guaranteed money. They start bitching and crying, and then they get what they want. And they knew the Raiders were gonna pay him, but now he's not the highest paid dude no more. He was there for about 48 hours, a couple of days. You knew that was gonna happen, you know. But how really good are you when Garrett's making 150 and you barely cracking 100? That's a lot of money, believe you me. He's well paid, but I expect more from him. I expect 17 to 20 sacks a season, 50 something, 70 something pressures. I want you to be number one at these categories instead of 10 and not instead of all that shit. I expect a lot. And we ought to do that. We ought to expect a lot from these players that are getting paid money instead of just rolling with them and said, "Oh well, he's Max Crosby. I love him," and shit like fuck that. I'm not doing that. The players are the players are just there. They're bought. You know, the Raiderism in you got to be focused on that instead of, oh, we should get this guy, we should get that guy. You know, I mentioned names, but I'll tell you this: I just see the fit. And like Keenan Allen would be a good fit for Geno Smith. I would. I agree. I agree with you, Dirty. I think it was just you get somebody better than what we have, in my view, but he plays better, you know, and he doesn't get hurt like all year and shit like that. I like what Chase on did more than I like. I don't. It just Coach just once a player like goes away. That's the way I was with Waller. You know how many times Waller, you know, babysitted this T whatever injury that he had, this hamstring injury that lasted fucking 12 weeks. I just out of sight, out of mind. You know that's the way that that Coach was to me. So I don't think that he's going to do anything. He made big plays. I remember those, but I'm not going to sit here and say, "Hey, oh, he's a bomb. He's the best defensive end." Whatever. Otherwise, he'll be signed right now, or be with the Raiders. You know, if you're injury prone. Here we got right here. We got my boy Lewis. Good questions. I got all these questions. I had to stop the chat for real quick. Bro, talk is talk, but getting that pressure up front helps you the whole defense. Mac for 18 million a year is a bargain. Way to go, Lewis. I was throwing that out there, man. I was just throwing that out there. And there's plenty of defensive. We're gonna find out plenty of defensive ends. Okay. Your choice actually came down to Butler or Mac, and I think we made the right choice. Yeah. And if that was the situation, I would have kept Butler. You need tackles. I need four more tackles. I know what it is. I know what it is. I'm an offensive guy. I've been an offensive coordinator, and I know what pressure up front does to your situation. No matter how you block it, if you can't stop it, you're fucked. And there's only a certain amount of things you could do, and a lot of them. Well, DJ Reed's gone. He's going to the Lions. They make their defense better. DJ Reed, cornerback, another one down. You see, these guys, these good guys are going to start. They're starting from the top. I want a Byron. Who's Byron at? I wonder we're talking to Byron right now. You guys feel that coming on? We need a corner. We need that. Can't stress it enough. We need linebackers too. Our situation with linebackers just got way worse. Yeah, but I'll tell you offensively, if they got a front, that's why it's so hard for a good offensive team like Kansas City couldn't do shit with that pass rush. And it's not the names of the guys; it was the scheme. Is just that they dominated up front. And when you do that, it was shown to you. It was shown to you by when Tampa Bay played with Kansas City too, with Tom Brady. That defensive front dominated that offensive line. This is the second Super Bowl that Kansas City has been in where their linebacker, where their front line, their protection got manhandled by a defensive front. Second time in what, 3 years? And they keep having that problem. They just rearrange people, all that. Get people in there get people to fucking do that. That's what we got to do. We got to get people. Don't shift people. Don't put JPJ at right guard and try this out. You can, but there's got to be people out there. Get good ones. I know it's tough because you got money, you got all these other people. Oh, JC Horn signing for the 4 year, $100 million extension. Man, he's playing for Carolina though. They might be better, I guess. They might be better, I guess. Hey, good questions here. Matt Mac is the money. Gravy, most pressures since 2019. Pressure is like a half a sack. Nope, it's not. Mike, I think a pressure is important in the game. It is. It's just that hasn't been around long, but it does something. But it matters what your pressure does. A defensive end or a tackle would get credit for a pressure that got a first down because you can make the quarterback make run around and that'll be and do a pressure where you have to make him throw the ball, hurry up. Yeah, he has to throw the ball quickly or you disrupt them in some kind of way. But he could complete that ball and score a touchdown. You're still credited with that pressure. Your pressure has to mean something. And if I'm looking at it, and that's hard to do. It is with the people. It is comparing apples and oranges. But there's guys that get a lot of pressures, like our guy, and he'll get credit at the pressure, but the guy will get a first down. The quarterback will throw it quickly, and that's the he looks like he's getting ready to make a bad decision. But if If he completes it, they get a first down. It's still a pressure for the defensive tackle or a defensive end. And what do you do with that pressure? You got 52, you got 32 pressures, but how many of those pressures did the quarterback make a bad decision or a bad play? Was it a pick? Was it a fumble? Was it incomplete? Did he get a first down or not? Did he? That's what that's what pressures are about. It's not a half a sack. It could be the ball could be completed. The ball could be completed and they could score a touchdown, but it's not as big as people highlight it more than a sack. A sack or a tackle behind line scrimmage is way. I'll take that way more than a pressure. I'll take that way more than a pressure. But if you know what really that the physics of it, then yeah, it's just like a quarterback percentage, overall percentage of a quarterback. Yeah, if he throws the ball fucking 50 times, most likely he's gonna have 250 yards. Probably two touchdowns and maybe a pick or two, but his percentage is going to be real high because he threw the ball so many times that it matters how many times he completed. So we just got to get those gauges out. I was told that. I was told that. So by a coach that knows I'd rather take a hit behind the line of scrimmage or a sack than a pressure because a pressure is the result of the play. You still get a good thing, a pressure, which everybody think is good, but I know that it happened with us, especially with Max, that we got first downs because he over pursued and got a pressure, but he didn't get in the face of the quarterback and make the quarterback do a bad decision. That would be that would be a pressure to me. But as you look at what the definition of a pressure is that you get in the face, you put your hands up in there, and that makes the quarterback throw the ball rapidly or not when he wants to. It's a little lesson right there. Some free game from Gravy, from Coach Gravy. Oh, somebody's mad. Louise is mad, bro. Shut up, okay. Okay, you said one player can flip a team. I just told you Jaden Daniels, one player flipped the team. Oh, you're not arguing with me. You might be going with we the people. The Commanders built offense already. I got a great offensive coordinator. I never had no problems with Kingsbury. Kingsbury would have been with us, probably would have won more games. I know that for damn sure. Raiders Rebel, what's up, man? Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Happy birthday, by the way. Belated birthday. I heard you return. You still a young man. Pressure is overrated so many times. I get pressure on a quarterback. It turns out to be a big play. Yeah, I get. He said that. He said that before I even got to the jizz of it. But yeah, man, great people, man. Those 30 in the house. What's going on, man? How you guys feeling? How you guys feeling about big super duper news yet? Godwin, we can talk about other teams. Godwin, he stayed in Tampa. He was semi tied to us, I guess. We're really talking to him, I heard. Even the chats dude on chat said that. I don't really watch them, but I ran by their show. They were on late night. I was trying to put this ring on my door and it fucking don't want to work. But I got it. It's good. Security. I got security in my house now. You can't put a sign out there saying I got a gun, watch out. Because they don't give a shit about that no more. But just looking at the breaking news, all I do is I have a network on NFL Network and just looking through the bottom feed, saying, "Hey, what's going on?" They're pretty, they got Shafty in there and a bunch of other guys. So Bucky Brooks and all that. Trey Smith, offensive lineman, staying with the Chiefs. Bolton staying with the Chiefs. I figured that, but that was a guy right there too. That would be a good replacement for Spillane. I think he's an outside guy. I'm not sure. It's like going to Figaro and hoping not to get caught. Hoping not to get caught. I don't know. From what I hear about Figueroa, Kid, he can walk through there just pimping style, bro. You with sandals on, with a little limp, just go in there and get all the bitches. You gotta talk to LA people about Figueroa, bro, because we got over here, we got Motel Drive, you know that. The Motel Drive. They popping out the they be popping out the trees and shit to get some. We paid Butler 18 million for 3 years, Mac 18 for one. The front office seems to be paying the right price. Yep. I thought that I was thinking that Butler would be, I stressed it on shows that we gotta get Adam Butler in there because he played real swell last year. He deserves what he got. If we really look at it, he deserves what he got. And if we could get somebody, we could get Jenkins back, the old man. Maybe that solidify. We get somebody in the draft. But I'm happy, very very happy with our front right now, the way it looks. Even with those two guys, we keep both of them. We can't. One of them got to do good. One of them have to. But it looks like Rappaport got something important to say. Oh no, it was a he's just playing with the camera. We had playoff team before Jaden. All right, we still on that. We're still on that Jaden Daniels. Man, he's not no Raider, bro. Come on. What you think about? Louise, come on. We the people and all them cool. You guys want to get busy in the chat? Let's go. They almost made it to the playoffs with Sam Howell. Yep, they did. Grady Jarrett is available from the Falcons. That'd be a good little pickup for a defensive tackle. Probably pretty cheap. These people are making a shitload of money. You're looking at all these 50, $60 million 3-year contracts. Looks like 3 years is a big thing. Probably got a lot of outs on it. Raiders keeping Butler. Yeah, that was already up there. That was last week. Yesterday. Mac. Okay, what we got here? What we got here, Lewis? Mac gives us the best chance to win, and that's all we care about. With all due respect, it's about winning. Yeah, Luis, been listen to me, bro. I'm tired of losing, bro. I don't care who we get. It's time to win games, and we can win games with these guys. Yeah, but we let me put it in the sense that I know it's not you, Lewis, because you're agreeing with me on Mac, but Max can't come to us because he's gonna sign with the Chargers, and they're gonna keep him. They're gonna let Boza go, and they're gonna keep Mac. So our boy Stidham's staying with the Broncos. That means anything, shit. But the way I see it is that we, as the Raider Nation, we make these guys better than who they are because we want to keep them, and I understand that. I understand that we want to keep guys, but overall, you got to look at who's better and who's not. Like the linebacker from Philly, the guy that almost got MVP. Okay, that young guy, we could have snatched him up. We wouldn't even mind if Spillane left, right? But if you put those two together, kind of the same. Spillane could get out in coverage, but he can't cover nobody, and that's what you need to do now. So we got to think: what was the money that Spillane got so outrageous that the Raiders said, "Nah, we ain't doing this shit," or and then what's the plan with the linebackers? What's the plan now? Are we gonna we have that on our mind now, like just like we do receivers, just like we do running backs, you know. Safety issue. It's just the overall looks like our defense is suffering from all this love that we have for certain players, but they could be replaced. Everybody got a price. Everybody has a price, man, and it don't matter who it is. Jamar Chase could be traded. Jamar Chase could be wine and dine and deal. The Commanders did well this year, but it wasn't just Daniels. Also, with the addition of really good OC. Yeah, they got a really good offensive coordinator that we could have got, but it's it's unfortunate. I think Milton Williams signed real quick, dude. He wasn't out there that long. Let's just win, man. I'm tired of losing. I'm a suffering fan. I don't want to lose no more. That's the way I feel, Luis. But the thing is that I'm not saying that these guys suck. There's potential out there. There's potential on our team right now, and I see that. It's just we just need like little. We need a whole new linebacking core right now. That's a drastic change. You know, we can't look at this and say, look, we we have our defensive front. We Our defensive front will make do if we sign these guys. Those two defensive ends. We got our two starting, three down tackles, and then we got Wilson, and then we could get a rookie in there to spell, or a couple of rookies in there to spell, and we got free agency. But our two main guys that's supposed to get to the quarterback are dope. They're good. So that's cool. They're going to be in the game most of the time without injury, but we got to give quality replacements for them. That's why you pick a defensive tackle all the time, third round, fourth round. You get good guys like that, or you can just go out there number one pick, boom, at six and get the best tackle you can or defensive end you can. And we're gonna say, well, what's going on? Why we do that? But yeah, most definitely right now, linebacker is a main concern to me, even more than running backs. I'm telling you that because we ain't got shit there. The quality that we've seen over the last 2 years at linebacker, besides the guy we lost, is substantial. Bad. A lot of us aren't satisfied with Diablo. We aren't satisfied with Masterson. Amari Burney hasn't done stuff. He had opportunities, but he hadn't done maybe one couple good plays. But we need linebackers. That just I just sputtered up the number one on the list. I think to me, the number one on the list is a linebacker because we lost our best. We lost our best guy. We were in love with this dude. It just shows you right there that money can snatch your team away. How confident are we on this team now that Spallina is gone? How 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 confident are we that we have a badass defense now? Spallene's not there. I mentioned Najee. I mentioned Dobbins too. People were getting at me dirty. They were getting at me. My opinion with his opinion saying we ain't signing shit. Here we go. We draft If we draft a running backs, then draft offensive line, the second pick or third on a running back needs an offensive line more than the offensive line needed a running back most times. You got a good running back with a decent offensive line. I think you'll do good. Josh Allen got paid. Man, that Nick Bolton signing for the Chiefs, that hurt me a little bit because that would have been a perfect Raider. He's not no Chief. He don't play like a Chief. The Chief was like wussy to me. He plays like a Raider. Be a good guy to get right there, along with Spleen. But no more Spleen. So how we feel about that? All the 51 or 41s out there. You be mad? Here go allies, my Fresno partner. Defense was always questionable outside the D line. Yep, it is right now drastically. Did this signing right here, Spillane gone, just tore everything up. I am confident that we suck and no one wants to play for us. We got money. We got money though, in my opinion. So that's it. We got some money now. I thought the money that we let loose. We signed Butler. We got Geno Smith, and we don't even know. We're just adding that in with the money. If you want to add it in or not, be 70, then 50 or 49 or something like that. It's like 31 million. So, but we got to think that Max Crosby is like 29 million or to 32 million to the cap just with signing him, and then we won't know if I wouldn't know right now right off the bat without uh, checking it out if Geno Smith's money's gonna be there. So that just makes our cap lower. So I think we ought to concentrate on signing our guys, the guys that we want to keep, and then we'll go from there. But we already lost one very important one. If you guys just barely coming in, with Spillane gone. Spillane went to the Patriots, I believe, for 3 years, $37 million. I think it was on the chat. So it's reported Mill Williams is going to get 4 year, 95 million. That's a lot. That's good money. These guys are getting paid. So they're probably willing and dealing, man. I think we're taking this day way too out of hand because it's just assumption. All this assumption right now. But usually you can take it for granted that they agreed to terms and they ain't gonna talk to nobody else. But I bet I'm looking at Devontae agreeing to terms with the Rams, 2 year, $46 million. I'm sure if someone gave him 2 year 50, he'll do it. He'll bounce quick. Byron Murphy's still out there. Dre Greenlaw's still out there. Javon Holland's still out there. Those three guys I would love. They're all defensive players. We gotta get some. I think our offensive line. If you get the best tackle in football, or yeah, the best tackle in football, he has to start. He has to be in there. That's what I just mentioned. That's what I just mentioned, Cool Kid. You were reading my mind, brother. Demetrius Nye. Who that? Who's that? Felix. They probably got a lot of money too, bro. I like to see that contract. Panthers signed his stud. Who the Panthers got? Who the Panthers get? They're more excited the Panthers already. It's not gonna be breaking news, but you feel like shit now. Why? Why you feel like shit now, Lewis? The Panthers getting better. It looks like it to me, but we can't say just because Morrig was good with us that he's gonna dominate them. There are better people out there, man. Javon Holland right now, boom, he's better than Morrig. He's in Pro Bowls. See, we'll forget about Morrig if we get Javon Holland. I would. Is it we just love Morrig so much? You got, you know, I said that Morrig got better every year he played with us, but he doesn't get picks. He doesn't. He dare make a tackle. He'll cover good to where they can't do things, but he's not dominant safety. I like him. He's good for our team. What do we got here? What do we got here? All eyes. 3 year, 51 million from Morgan Panther per Schultz. 3 years, $51 million for Morrig. You think we would do that? The Carolina Panthers are freaking crazy. Crazy. How much is that broken down? How much is that broken down? I can't believe they did that. How much is that? I show something though. It shows something though that we leaving donut gravy. Yeah, it shows something. Either either they ain't digging what's going on because all this bullshit. Maybe Moore wants to win shit, and he's going to Carolina. Think about that. They're the first pick in the draft, I believe. Are they Carolina or yeah or Tennessee? Might be Tennessee. Yeah, I don't know who has the first pick in the draft. Who the fuck has the first pick in the draft? I don't know shit today. I would know. See, how. Look at that, man. Look at that. Desperate, desperate. Never a Raider. Never. How Raiderish is that? I appreciate Max Crosby saying what he said. Then what? More didn't say nothing and just bounced. But said, yeah, I want to be a Raider, but I'm gonna be looking at my options. That's his option right there. $17 million a year. Who cares brought it over there? It's gonna hurt though. Yeah, the Titans, Tennessee Titans have the first pick, but he's going to Carolina. I was going to Carolina last year. Ooh. He's going to be a big part of that defense. They're getting a lot of players. They have a lot of money. So we used ours wisely. I'm not upset with the way we used our money, but letting a guy like Maury go, we would be bitching and we paid this dude that much money, or would have hit us later. We'd have said, why are we paying him so much money? And he's doing just barely this. Let's go. If we're gonna do something like that, and we're gonna have to benefit from paying that. That's what we're gonna have to do with Javon Holland. He's looking to get paid too. So we're letting people go that are making almost 20 million. So Javon Holland is gonna get that, and then Javon Holland is a better safety. Or we got to do these guys that we pick seventh round, and then Christopher Smith and see if they pan out. And we got Palomalo right there. Maybe Epps is in the situation again, but I wouldn't. Spillane and Morrigan is not really that bad of a feeling for me because I expect us to get aggressive and recover from this. We got to trade. We got for a good something. I like it because the loveness of this losing is going away from us. Morgan was a good player, but he didn't win any games with us, and it just shows me that he's not concerned with winning. He's concerned with the paper because he's going to Carolina. And Spillane is going to the worst team last year in football. They might be on the come up, but why not stick around with us? Or are we sitting here lowballing these players that we love? Is that the case? Is that the case here? More soft, not bothered by him leaving. I expected it. Me too. Me too. All eyes. I expected the same thing. How many people expected that? He is trash right now. We the people, but that's our options, bro. Trey was his name. Trey was his name, and Christopher Smith, safeties on our roster. But I have the other guys. But should bring Teamer back. Where Teamer at? People probably saying, "Oh shit, they be talking that Teamer shit again." Smith had done zero, and I mean zero for the Raiders. It's like his third season now. Well, I had Tyree Wilson too. Sincere McCormick too. All those guys just can't pick on Chris Smith. And this is Chris Smith's second year. This will be his third year. He hasn't proved that his third year is anything. But I'm pretty sure he'll get the chance now. It looks like it. You never liked that fool. What's up with this dude with the purse and all that? Is Mark doing that? Morgan was a new colonist. We still got Bennett. We still got Bennett. We'll get my boy Nine Toes out there, cool kid. Was on him back. Let's go. Get my boy back. I like Bennett. He's gonna have an opportunity. I'm not real concerned with the cornerbacks, man. I'm not as much as I am safeties now. So we got linebacker and safety top priority. That is safety top priority now because we got some young guys. Yeah, that kid out of Air Force, what's his name? Trey something. He was the best corner in college from the academies. I didn't see that. I seen guys that know. I've seen Jack Jones do that. What was his name? Trey wants something. It wasn't more. I forgot his name. I loved him, bro. He was doing it. Trey Taylor, yeah, that's his name. Isn't that Ed Reed's nephew or something like that? Godson or something like that. We try to pertain that to Trayvon Mullen. There it is. Yeah, he gets a little pissed off. He needs to get it to New England snatch somebody else. They got Milton Williams. Milton Williams went to New England. All these dudes with money are getting overpaying. That's how they're gonna do it. So they're gonna snap. Don't be surprised if don't be surprised if these guys go to these weak ass teams with the high picks. They got a lot of money. So I don't know. Man, me personally with fifth round picks, sixth round, I don't give a shit about those guys. I respect them, but to make an impact real quick, that's I'm done with that. So I'm done with that, bro. I'm done with the this guy's on the come up. Why don't we get guys that could do something now? We're beyond that. We're beyond that. Let's wait and see shit. I'm beyond that. So I don't know. A lot of people don't think that way, but I'm gonna keep running, man. That I'm tired of this losing, and you just keep doing it and doing it and doing it. But I see something different now. How aggressive we were. We're not being aggressive now, but we just might be losing these players. We lost Spillane, we lost Morig, impact players for us. But there's better out there right now. There's better out there right now. Javon Holland's better got. Byron Murphy's out there. That's a game changing right there, bro. That's plays that could be made right there, bro. Javon Holland and Byron. Yeah, get them both. And get that, say like we do will and deal and get something, and somebody falls to us, and we get a defensive end. We don't need cones and all that. Watch us keep Hobbs. Hobbs was talking all this shit. Are we surprised that Spillane and are we surprised that Spillane and Maury got on? Are we so 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 cool Kev, you think Spillane, that money that he got was adequate for For Spillane, we should have paid that money to him. He got a lot of money, bro. That was that's overpaid for him. Hey, my boy Gabe, I know he's gonna be in here. He's working right now. He's probably pissed off. He probably throwing shit around because he lost his boy, man. He had Spillane jersey last year. At least he got to work for a year, Gabe. Now he's at the Patriots now. Probably a different number, but hey, Vrabel, he probably dug that Vrabel shit, man. The linebacker. He probably dug that. So AP loved him so much. We gotta start doing something. We gotta start making some moves. You know, we gotta start seeing what's going on with this situation right here because our linebacker room drastically has changed to a big priority. It's been a priority, but it's a big priority. He was a priority to sign, and he got led away. Coach is gone. Don't you see these guys are mad? They want to get paid. The Raiders are so fucking cheap. I don't see it like that. We're paying the two most important. We just got some work to do. Maybe we're talking to these guys, but they're just getting more money. Everyone I've seen that they're overpaid, dude. They're getting overpaid. 11 million a year, we couldn't match that. I think it was more like 12. Game. We got 37 million. I think what I seen 37 million, or was that Morig? Aaron Jones going back to the Minnesota. Morig is officially gone. Yep, been gone. What's up? It ain't about winning. We thought coupon time with Chiefs police. Police said pay me or don't pay me any attention. See, Bond got 18 million. And you think Spillane's of that category though? And you think Spillane's at that category? We paying good money, man. How we cheap? Soul's responding to somebody. Yeah, I think we're being responsible. We're not overpaying, but sometimes you got to do that. Sometimes you got to, for guys like, but Spillane, I don't know. I'm considering what Gabe did. He was a, we haven't had a good linebacker like that in a minute. So we had to hang on to guys like that. But I'm not super duper. If we get a replacement, if we offering the guy Gabe 11 million and he got 18, you don't blame him for leaving. And then that means we lowballed the guy. Is that what we're doing? Is that what we're doing with these guys? And we don't have 100 million, bro. We don't have 100 million no more. You got to figure max in there. You got to figure max in there. It's not. I don't think it's being cheap yet. Why the fuck we continue to be cheap? We're not getting these guys. We can't. We got to get our priorities straight, bro. Who do you want, Luis? Luis, who do you want? If you we need to get a linebacker. We need a running back. We need so much things. The amount of money we got, it looked good, but we still knew that we had to sign Max. Spillane got 11 and Bond got 18. That's what I'm talking about. We definitely could have matched that. Did he get 37 or 33? I don't know, Gabe. But we can talk about it. I think that the Raiders were a different way because I don't think he was even 10 on those sites. But I would have paid him. I wouldn't have gave him 18, but Bond, he got 18. And I don't know if Spillane wanted that, but he's an older guy. He up in age. He got 33 million. Okay, that's 11 million. I know you're pissed about that, bro. You gotta let him go like that. He's a Raider, all this stuff. But shoot, I guess we do we undercut the dude? Do we lowball him? You're supposed to pay one of your two players. They're being cheap with Robert and Khalil. These are guys you're supposed to pay. Yep, I would have paid Spillane. Sam Donald going to the Seahawks. Seahawks went and got him. They got Sam Donald in his 1 year ass, and took him over to Sam Donald. It took over Geno Smith and paying him $100 million. We get paid $100 million. A little bit over 30 million, 30 something million. Yeah, I thought he was 40. I thought he was 40 and 45 million. The dude settled for like 30 something million. God, we could. I ain't gonna depend on 1 year with Sam Donald though. I'd rather have Geno Smith. Geno Smith is better. We could have Matt Spillane, but he wanted to go with his boy Vrabel. Morrig not worth matching that. So I think Morrig got 37. Spillane got 33. Who would have been capped out? Probably. Of that money for Gino kicked in, we would have been capped out. And then we wouldn't have been able to we would have had our guys, but we wouldn't have been able to replace them. We just would have been stuck with Spillane and Morrig, paying them on the cheap end of it. But what's our feelings like, Gary? Tell me if you're pissed off, bro. Say, yeah, I know you're mad. I know you're upset, a little bit down because the Raiders ain't doing nothing. Bucket steaming. We are all now figure this out. These low ballers, I'm sick of them. Luis is pissed. So Luis is pissed. And let's see what Gabe says. We need at least one Spillane or more, and both are gone. Still a lot of talent, but we got to start doing something. Gabe wants some action. That's what he wants. Come on, Raiders, get some action going, man. I'm over here doing the show at 10 o'clock and thinking that you guys were going to get busy. I'm happy. I'm happy that you got Adam Butler back. Hey, my boy Raider Goon, thank you for being here, brother. Always. Met Raider Goon, man. Wonderful guy. Tailgate legend, too. Tailgate legend. He has everything going on. What's up, Mike? How you doing, man? We probably lowballed him. We could have signed him for 11 million. I would have signed him. He was around 12, 10, like around there. Good guy. Spillane's a type. He's a football player, man. You got to have guys like that. Morrig, I think Morrig's a little bit more expendable. I was saying that it ain't gonna be crying because Morrig left unless you really, really thought highly of the guy. But there's better safeties out there, bro. We look on lists. Morrig, there's better out there that we could pay, give long term guys. He wanted probably something. We probably wanted to give him maybe 2 years or something like that, or it could have been the years. But I know the Raiders are doing their home. I don't think that Pete Carroll was there, unless he was like he's gonna want this, and we can't pay that. But if he did get 37, that's overpaying for the guy. He would have got that. If we would have got that, then we wouldn't have matched it. I would have been mad. I would have been mad if we paid more like $37 million. Who's with me? We barely have starters on our defense. Now you're losing depth. We the people said that. Yeah. Here we go with Lewis again. Louis is kicking down some good questions. I'm pissed because I thought Khalil Mack gave us the best chance to win at $18 million a year. That's what got me pissed off. That's a bargain. Yeah, that was his predicted. How much he was going to get in this season, 1 year. But I think he's only going to play for 1 year at that. So do we pay him 19 and then had a bring him over here? Obviously he wanted to stay with the Chargers. He signed with them. Wednesday, we'll see. We can probably still plug him, but his commitment is to them. His commitment ain't to us. We think it is, but it's not. Khalil Mack is. I wanted a guy too, man. I thought he would be a best player for us. He's better than what we have out there on the other side of Max Crosby. And I don't know if people were with that. Man, we gotta relax. It's only been 2 hours since tampering started. Some of these players are getting overpaid by teams. You need to pay home talent, but to a certain point, yeah. I feel that same way. Them dudes are getting outrageous money. 33 million. We should have tinkered with that with Spillane, I thought, but Morig, that's too much. Morig's good playing on a bad team. He's gonna get paid. Yeah, he wants to. He wanted to be Charger. You don't want to be a Raider, man. I realize that, but you could have got Mac for more money. That's what it is now. You know that. You know that, bro. We the people. The Raiders win the championship. There we go. I like that attitude. I like that attitude. We'll get compensatory pay for losing players. Like I see, will we? I don't know. Somebody answer that for me. I think Loon might know that. I'd investigate that. That's way too far ahead for me for thinking about that. We might we could lose. I think if you draft a player or he's on your team for a certain amount of time, and I think both these guys have been with us for a certain amount of time, that we could probably get some compensation for him, compensatory picks. Sam Donald still has a 110. It said 100 million. I'm looking at it right now. It's his 3-year contract for 100 million. So it looks like Minnesota's gonna go with JJ McCarthy. Man, bad for them. Aaron Davidson, what's going on, man? Thank you for being here, buddy. How you doing? My boy Soul. What's up? Coach, you think Paul Mao the free safety or strong safety? I think he can play both. I think he could do though. He has the range to do that. But free safety is more of a rover type guy, big play guy. Strong safety is a banger. That's the guy that that's the guy that goes up and hits you. That's a bigger guy. Well, you can have the heart, you can have the mind, or the mentals to do shit like that. You're a strong safety. You're covering you're covering more people at a strong safety, running backs out the backfield, going to the perimeter, or hitting often taking on blocks from pulling guards or tackles or things like that. Tight ends and stuff. You probably have to cover tight ends. But free safety, you're roaming. You just don't let no one get in your way. Don't let no one get in the middle field. Don't let no one get deeper than you. Cover. So it's more of a cover. I would say that maybe Palomar. He is a physical guy, but I think free safety would be the best thing for him. So what do we do? Do we keep Epps? Is Epps a significant factor on our team now, or we go with this Trey Taylor guy and Christopher Smith or Javon Holland? Is Javon Holland? Should we speed that process up and overpay the guy? Well, I would overpay Javon Holland to get here. Or do we like the free agency? Do we like the free agency and linebackers? I'm seeing David there a lot, but how many times is David supposed to be on this team? He's like Khalil Mack and Gamadin Sue and all these other guys. So I just don't think that would be a good feel. But when it happens, it happens. Epps can go, my opinion. The Epps. What did Epps do? He just got hurt. What did Epps do? How's that bad? How's he ass, cool kid? What do you do? He didn't play no worse than Morig. He was the leader of that secondary. Chris Smith, he ain't getting. You got to give the guy some reps. Give him some credit. Chris Smith didn't have no reps. He was in there, but we just didn't know exactly. He wasn't doing shit. Yeah, Epps did. Epps make things happen. Come out this year, we could get two really good ones. Also bring back Matt Hollins. I would do that. I was saying that too. Matt Hollins would be a good addition to this team. We never should have left. I think he like the coaching staff, but he will dig it now. It's like fun to play with Pete Carroll, but it's only fun to a certain extent. You got to ask yourself: does Mark Davis really want to win? Look who the fuck he paid, Jimmy G. Man, that's the past, bro. I think he has people making decisions for him. He's just paying. Yeah, he has the Tom Brady. He got Pete Carroll. He got Spy Tech, or however young he is. He's probably learning from all these guys. But we can snatch Mac Hollins. I think he might stay at Buffalo. Like, who cares with the barefoot mafia? I don't give a fuck. Where you can walk barefooted all the way from Buffalo to here. I'll take him. Big dude, big special teams player. You're always in a Pro Bowl for special teams. He's in charge. Who Mark Davis? I ain't gonna bitch at Mark Davis because Mark Davis he ain't over there saying we need this football player, we need a football player unless he had significant conversations with. I know he's with Max, he was with Devontae, but look what happened. He paid Max, he paid he paid Devontae, and then they didn't Devontae didn't work out. But I think stepping in, if he steps into it, he's got to know that his say matters. His say matters. I understand that, but he's never won a playoff game under ownership. There's a lot of owners that did that, and we can't just sit there and blame the dude. The dude, he every player we get, every player that we wanted, he's got for us. Coaches, he got for us. He doesn't have a problem spending money. It's not Mark Davis saying, "No, I'm not going to pay him that." I don't think that that's what's going on because Mark Davis doesn't know. He doesn't sit there and watch film with these guys or what the scouts are saying about him or anything because there's scouts, there's free agent scouts that are out there looking. Who's going to be a free agent? Go check them out. And they bring these guys in after the fact and go take physicals and shit. And they see the contracts might not pan out. We've seen that a lot. Seen that a lot of times. And I don't know how you can be an owner and not want to win, dude. That's crazy. So he's of course Mark wants to win. Remember them two wins at the end of the season. I don't think he was involved in that. That's coaching. Our coaching was below sub NFL standards last year, and and not because the people. It was just the staff in general didn't really get the notion that we were coaches and we needed to coach these guys. It was bad football last year, so I think it's better this year. It's not looking very good because we lost our two. You want to say top defensive players on our team. We lost Pelin first, and then Morig right after that. So if we barely joining me, Spillane gone to the Patriots, and our main man Morig, he went to the Carolina Panthers. Two teams that I think that the Raiders even last year were better than. So I don't know. I don't know what to think about that. What do you guys think about that? See what I'm saying? Stuff like that won two meaningless games. I'm not sure he wants to win, man. I think he wants to win, bro. That's like a that's like saying, you know what? I give up the owner is losing games on. Nah, that's you got to think more positive. Trey Taylor, he's still a rookie. He hasn't played yet. Get one in free agency. We have to get a safety in free agency now, unless you bring back Epps. So that's all I'm. You got Pal Mal, you got Epps that you can get, or you get Javon Holland, spend some money. Javon Holland's just gonna be probably around what Morrig got or more. He's better. They're doing the max deal in hindsight. Now hurts us free agency. That's money we could have used. Yeah, it is. Could have waited. He could have waited until that got better, but he was bitching, so the Raiders had to take care of him. How do you know he's not online gambling? And I don't think I'm crazy for saying this, but Las Vegas betting online, I wouldn't know if Mark's doing that. I don't think he is. Could be, but it's illegal. It's damn more illegal if you're an owner. And then people saying you're delusional, bro. Yeah, that Mark the blaming Mark shit is there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do about Mark Davis doing what he wants with his team. And it's not obvious. We're the only ones that say that. You think so, Aaron? The dude's getting $33 million. There's people saying that Justin Fields going to the Jets, 2 year, $40 million with $30 million guaranteed. Justin Fields going to the Jets. Here we go, Steve. Epps underrated. Eagles already took a dip when he left. Then Epps get injured. It forced us to move Morrig and Palomino around. Epps underrated. I believe that too. I'll keep Epps. I'll keep Epps and Jack Jones. We need that. Those are backups or starters now. That you have Epps back there. Epps is probably in the thing right now. So I'm older. I got injured. Take a backup role, but I know no, I know that no starter that's been starting. You started for Philly, you started for whoever. There's not going to want to accept that. But sometimes you got to know your role, especially if you're an older guy. They just pay him some decent money. You got hurt, didn't play last year. Give him some decent money. He'll stick around and be good debt for us. But we have to go get free agent. Here we go. You got to all eyes. Mark gets as much love from me as the restroom attendant. It is what it is. That's cool. That's your thing. I really don't give a shit what Mark Davis does. Not signing guys makes Matt very tradable right now. Good deal for Fields. Yeah, we could have gotten that. You think Fields is better than Gino? The cap right now, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know what our cap is right now. Fields is in the Meadowlands. I'm not going to work. That's gonna be tough for him. Excuse me, people. Excuse me, my great people. I had to tell my daughter off, and I love her and have a good day at work. Ready Gay feels in the middle that's not going to work. He already struggles with accuracy. Yeah, it's gonna be tough for him. I think we were talking about that right now. Donald and Phil were both rated lower than Gino. That's good. It makes me feel more confident in Gino then. And you better hear the conversation that me and Gabe had. Gabe said that Derek Carr was better than Geno Smith. He probably has the stats. I didn't look at him. I said I was, but do people really believe that? Because I don't. And maybe it's just a feeling I have for Derek Carr, because I really, really love the Raiders, and I thought that he let us down. So, if you feel that way, let me know. I gotta get one up on Gabe because he kind of got me yesterday. Maybe Mark has a coke habit and is working with the cartel moving weight. I don't know, but who knows, right? Took your soul. If he was doing that, we don't have no problems getting free agents. And I think every player that does coke will come on our team. We have players that stand in line to come to us for $1 million free coke. I'm just playing. No, these even close between Carr and Gino. So who you like? Who's better? Who's better though? Dirty. Who's better? Don't let me hate blind you, gravy. So you think Carr's better? That's what it sounds like all live. Now here goes Gabe's excuse. I said Carr has a better career, but Gino has been better recently. So it's the same, 50-50. But I bet you people were gonna agree with me. Watch. Derek Carr is he's in the cooker. Pick up Aaron Rodgers. We can't pick up Aaron Rodgers. We got Geno Smith. And Aaron Rodgers, shit, he's the only one left. Aaron Rodgers and the old fuckers, the old guys. Aaron Rodgers and Wilson, the only ones left. The hell? One day, who's gonna sign them guys? Mark drives a minivan, has flip phones, bro. I don't care what he has, bro. Gambler able to keep his hidden for the end zone. Yeah, He's betting on the side with a bookie. That's what he's doing. He's betting on the side with a bookie. Carr got better highlights than Gino, but Gino got way better as he got older. There you go, Coop Kev. They go coming back for Coach Gravy against the war between the Carr Gino war between me and Gabe. What we got here? What we got here? Louise, bro, Mark Davis probably has a bunch of people, professional people making bets for him online. Why the fuck would we go high? Giving people a meaningless game. But what's the issue with that? How is that Luis, you can say that, but what's the issue with that though? That we lose Spillane because he makes bets? We lose Maury because he makes bets? That's what we need. I think that's where we need to take this, bro. Not Mark Davis. Not Mark Davis's fault that he's leaving. It looks like he's leaving it up to the professional guys that know what they're doing, and that's why we're not overpaying these guys. We should accept that. We should say, you know what? To me, besides Spillane, we could have did better. We could have got better with Spillane. We're 12 overall goes before. Tell me who's better, and I'm a car fan. Yeah, Gino right now got better stats. He had a better team. Yeah, his car is way better. If Carr had 21 touchdowns, 58 touchdowns, and 9 football, you guys would shit on Carr. And that would actually be a good season for Carr right there. 21 touchdowns. But he probably would have 19 picks or 20 and 20 and 10 fumbles that went for touchbacks. How many times did he do that? I got tired of that shit. Gino and Chip, Kelly, what could be exactly, man. We gotta be excited about that. As he went from pick one to pick six, then you see Ben Johnson passes, seen other coaches passes up because of decisions like that. Yeah. Get out of that funk, Lewis. Get out of that funk, man. You see, we're gonna do better, bro. We're gonna do better. We're gonna get some guys right now. Because he wanted to keep AP and they won those last two games. Brady came and said, fuck that, firing everyone. Yeah. So it happened, so that's what happened. Mark is still paying three coaches, remember? Yeah. He still got the money too. That show his bankroll is fat. That's Geno's numbers. I know Geno's numbers. He didn't do shit the first 6 years, and he went to two teams for 1 year. Didn't do shit. The years that he was with Seattle is what you got to go off of, and you really can't compare Carr with them because Carr started and played his whole 9 years with the Raiders. I don't give a shit what he did with the Saints, but what he did with the Raiders is probably better than what Geno did with the Seahawks. But Geno Smith, to me, has better like tendencies and fundamentals and game winning than I'm sure his overall record as a starter is better than Derek Carr's. Derek Carr, it's going to be hard to recover to even get to 500 for Carr. He's like 20 games below fucking what he has losses. Hey, so what? Okay, what if we don't get a quarterback? What if this dude signs a 4 year contract, a 3 year contract? That's not a bridge quarterback. That's long term, and we could get a guy, but if he's a good bridge quarterback, doesn't that mean that you're satisfied with him? He's a good quarterback. Or are you excited at what we're going to see in the future? Because if it was me, I'm not all hip to what I see this year at quarterback play. So I would wait till next year where it's better. Might be better. Or you get somebody now and then see how they're developing it, but not high. I think Geno Smith kind of made that position stable a little bit. Stable a little bit for us to move on from the quarterback range. Here we go. Recently by Geno does have stronger arm and legs. Yeah, that's Mando right there. We know he get that ball deep, but who we got to throw it deep? Think Tucker's that guy? Dude used to throw the GK Metcalf deep. Last time I seen Trey Tucker's not that guy, but he can be. He's developing to that. He just needs to. He just needs to shine. I'm Tucker needs to shine. We have all these expectations for Tucker, and it doesn't happen. Yeah, we have bad quarterback play. That's the only consideration I'm giving him. Quite a chance to be Philly. He fucked up. He messed up. Him alone throwing that ball, throwing that stupid ass ball. Still, don't get me pissed off, cool kid. Dirty all in the chat. Gino went from 19th ranked to 12, 2014 was better. 2000. Carr went from 22 to 24. 2024 is declining. Other is ascending. Gino line will be better here. He's 34. Yeah, with these quarterbacks and how they play at an older age, I think, man, and if you protect them, those guys, those type of guys like Gino and Lamar's gonna be banged up, man. By the time he's 30, when he's Geno age, he's probably gonna be beat up. Geno still has some legs. He didn't out of all of his years in the NFL, he's only played what he played 4 years, and not even that. He played 1 year as a rookie, and then he played, with Seattle, which was what 4 years. So he has 5 years of a 9 year, 7, 8 year career. He's only played 4 years, and he got sacked a lot last year. I'm seeing, but if you could get almost 25 touchdowns, and you got to minimize go down on the picks, but he didn't really have a good surrounding around him. He had good receivers, but they didn't do nothing. Hey, wasn't it a 10-win team? And we're saying that it wasn't that good of a team. So he started 5 years. I don't know how long his career went. I know the first 4 years. I know he's been for being 34, he got his body is not beat up. So we got to look at that. That's what I'm talking about, Geo Max. Welcome, man. Good to see you. Overall stats: Geno Smith and Herbert on the same. Herbert. It's hard to compare Geno with people because he didn't start in the beginning. He was ass. His his stats were ass, but he didn't play. He was a backup, and then we can knock him for that. But when he started at with Pete in Seattle, he made things happen. I wonder what the records were. I think he had a 10-win season last year with better receivers and offensive play. Those three receivers that he had were money for him. And we had two, one with Bowers, and we had Myers that could catch everything. But I've always said, hey, go get Lockett. Lockett is just like Myers. He don't drop shit. You know, he had nicked up a little bit, but he don't miss like grip of games. From what I remember, I always have Lockett on fantasy. Money. Scores touchdowns in the red zone. So what we need. We need to score touchdowns in the red zone. You might be able to do that, but you get like a guy like Lockett, and then maybe you get a guy like Keenan Allen that could be a deep threat. Keenan Allen can still run, but the way you would play Keenan Allen is that they didn't have a tight end when he was in San Diego or Chargers. Their tight end was all right. They don't have tight end like us, so that Bowers is gonna keep dudes. You got to watch that guy. It doesn't really mean tall, fast. This is a stereotype. So it is an asset to get a bigger guy, but you're gonna get. It comes with problems too. DK gets a lot of offensive penalties. Those big guys get a lot of penalties against them because they throw them little corners around, and then they referees see that. But as a rebut, that the DB's got to grab these guys and hold on to them because they're so big that they get pass interference calls too. That's the whole thing that coaches get these big guys. Well, they're athletes and they can catch too. Red zone is great, man, doing the 50-50 balls, but we could use a guy like that. We could get a guy like that to throw deep because we have a quarterback that can throw deep. We got a quarterback that can throw deep. And there's nothing wrong with Geno Smith's arm. Nothing wrong with it. Never everyone thought his career was over. He left the Jets and now top 15 quarterback. Yeah. I don't know why, I'm not really with it because I didn't think it matters what his contract is. It matters like, is it gonna that's when you start saying, hey, okay, we have Geno, is it for a year or two? But it looked like to me, Geno was negotiating a 3-year deal with Seattle, and they gave him not enough guaranteed money. So this is going to be some dough we're going to spend for Geno Smith. It's going to be some dough, and that's an extension. He wants an extension. So for us trading for him, he must have been guaranteed that he was going to get an extension. Because if he doesn't get an extension, then he ain't gonna play with us. He's like, I don't care about the trade. You don't have to buy it. Maybe we get that third round pick back. But we still have the same issue as a quarterback. We need a quarterback. And they're dropping. Next thing you know, we're gonna be over here with Jameis Winston. If we don't get Geno don't like what we're giving him. And where we gonna get this money at? There's gonna be a strapped up cap unless it's already budgeted in there. Geo Mex got good no flavor right here. Jaden Higgins, Jalen Milrow, Neil Clement can be coached to greatness. I like Jaden Higgins. Jalen Milrow's later round for me. Their Gabe on the thing right here. It's done. Man, we're not arguing. We're just having a little debate. Here's a lemon, though. That's a good little saying for him. Lemon car. There it is. T-shirt. T-shirt right there. Lemon car. So what up, Raider Nation Gravy? Billy Davis, what's going on, man? How you doing? I'm not. That's not it. I'm not. I brought it up, but man, every time I talk about car, I get in a bad mood, pissed off. I'm gonna take it out on the kids today. You guys talking about car too much. I'm gonna take it out on the kids today. But I'm the one that brought it up. You got $40 million, Fields. Would you guys rather take that? But wait till we wait till we get to Gino's contract. I think Gino's worth 40 million. I think Fields is gonna have a hard time in the Jets. He's gonna have a hard time. What you guys think? You think Fields is gonna have a hard time with the Jets? Can you imagine that? I can't imagine seeing that. Ooh, poor baby, poor baby. Well, it looks like Pittsburgh ain't got no choice but to stay with Wilson unless they get Aaron Rodgers. Because I'm hearing Aaron Rodgers tied to him. Sam Donald went to Seattle, or contract ready to happen. That's what this is right now. This ain't all set in stone. This is just talking. It's a Fresno thing. Yeah, I don't like Carcass that, but he ain't from Fresno. He's from Bakersfield, 2 hours away. Contracts will be around 3 years, 122 million with 87 guaranteed, a 3-year option. I suspect you're saying that that's going to be Gino. It's a little bit over 30, a little bit over like 40, 48, 12, 40 something. Yeah, I'm doing my math right. It'd be a little over 40, little over 40. I'm cool with that. Like I say, we ain't gonna give a shit if he's throwing 30 touchdowns like he did that one year. If we get 30 touchdowns, 10 picks, I would be tripping over 40 something million. If we do that the first year, we won't win games. And why was Godwin got 66 million? He got 22 million a year for Chris Godwin. Man, $22 million a year for Chris Godwin. I don't know. We would have did that. We would have had low ball that shit. But I don't see him. Yeah, we got Baker 43 and a half. That's fair, productive court. Yeah, Gino's worth 43 million to me. That's a good contract for an important position like that. But I don't think we're getting at that contract. I don't see us going quarterback at 6. I see us doing it down the way. We're gonna get our other positions better. If we do that, if we do that number, I think we do that. Good as a great wide receiver when healthy, yeah. When he's healthy is his franchise needs a Super Bowl. Suddenly we ain't had in 40 years because the franchise has been a game of laughing stock. Gino ain't going to win a Super Bowl. How you know that, Aaron? Why you got this bad attitude already? Come on, man. Come on. You're watching games when we had Garoppolo out there. You're watching games when we had Minshew out there. You're watching games when we had AOC back there. Why don't you have any confidence with this guy? And he's better than all those guys that I mentioned. He's better. Homeboy threw 30 touchdowns in a season. He had 20 something this year, 4,000 yards. We had 3 quarterbacks that tried to do that. They didn't do it in 2 years. You don't know. Maybe Gino just needs the Raiders. You can't just assume when the dude hadn't thrown a ball yet. I'm not gonna go that far and say, and you never know, bro. You know, Jalen Hurts was always said he ain't good enough to win the Super Bowl. He's been there, but he ain't good enough to. I just want to get there. I want to win our division. can Geno Smith win our division? And he can make plays better than our other guys. He could do things. He could get out of the way. He can move on in the pocket. You know, the definition of bad offense. We have better offensive line than Seattle. Right, even with the shit we have, we a lot of people call it shit, but I think that our line will benefit Geno Smith. And we add to it, get a couple more guys. You know what I mean? I hope you guys are. Thank you for being here, man. We got 40 in the mix here. Mike Aguilar, what's up? I know. Tell everybody what's up. The Black Rock, what's up? I rarely agree with Gravy, but he has a damn good point here. There you go, man. Thank you. Finally, Raider Paul. What's up, bro? Damn, Trayvon Moore gone too. It's not really a damn to me. It's a well, expected it. I wasn't really confident that he would stick around because I knew somebody was gonna pay him like that. And his intention of Raiders and all this shit, I don't see it in that. So we gotta just, now we know who's getting number 7 on our team, right? The man got his wish. Hey, was that the case right there? That more split because he couldn't get number 7? They told him Geno's gonna take your shit. Is that what it was? I've seen dudes get mad at a whole team and leave because they couldn't get the jersey they wanted. It happens, but I don't think in the NFL. Yes, so there you go. Got some positivity in here. Ain't get bit dirty with the stats. Geno was ranked 12 overall this year. His offensive line was ranked 28. Yeah, I mentioned that. He's the 18th. I'm fine with Geno. I'll go Geno too. It was tough for me that's all we could have traded for, but Pete Carroll trusts the guy, and I know there's a plan involved because he goes, "If we get Geno, we can do this and we can do that." So it's not just get Geno and then let's go through the motions. And that's what I know. I know that this is what's going to happen. If the Raiders address the running back and O line, we should win at least 10 games. We're losing a lot of guys defensively, Geo Max, and we don't have a lot of guys to back them up, especially at linebacker. So there we go. There's a proof right there. Raider Paul coming up with the duty like Raider Paul. Geno Smith went 10-7 with a sorry asshole line, with 28th rank offensive line. I believe ours was like 17th. The one we were bad at one pass blocking, I think, and we were bad in run blocking because we had the shittiest run offense in the NFL last year, or close to it. And actually, those teams worse than us, and in the running game. I remember watching that, and I don't think I was surprised that there was teams worse than us as far as the run game was concerned. I actually said we would go Geno before we went for Wilson, so I'm fine with pushing. Yeah, we got to get that line going. I think that's a mandatory. That's just as, but the linebackers, man, that's more important for me right now. Is the linebackers? We were good up front. If our guys pan out and we're good, and we get one of those guys that we sign, but if we don't address that linebacker position, it's gonna stick us unless our front is dominant. I mean, Philly dominant like that. And we got to take it to the fact that our other teams in our division are getting better. We always have to take that. Mike, that's a good thing for me. Lock it. Two number twos is good. Two number twos is good. I think Myers is a legit number 2. He's not a 1B. He's always played his role. I think Lockett did that. Well, he was against DK. Maybe Lockett can step up. Maybe Lockett can step up and be a number 1. So what do you guys think about Lockett? We can pull that off. I don't think it'll be that expensive. I don't think it'll work because I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that Pete is over here saying, "Hey, there's a good guy right here. He's reliable. He did stuff for me, got me first downs, but I know he's looking at running back too. Running back and linebacker are most 2 point things I think right now because a linebacker just because we lost Spillane and that's all we had because I wasn't confident at all in Diablo or I was confident at all with Masterson or any of the other guys. So we drastically need a linebacking core. Our room needs to be updated big time. They need to remodel that whole room. Tear it down. They tore it down. We got to remodel it. It's just like a house. Got a lot of Geno reactions now. Geno this year was a year he was sacked most of his career. Poor line excuse throwing 15 interceptions, not fun. It's not an excuse. But how many touchdowns he get too? And he got 10 wins. I'll take 10 wins. I'll take 10 wins over 15 picks anytime. We haven't done that in the grit. Or maybe got close to it, but he brings a little spark to the Raiders. It means more to me than even though I didn't dig the trade, but it means more to me than Minshew did, and AOC that people have for AOC comparing the Geno stats to you compare Geno stats in 1 year and in the 2 years that AOC played in his situations is not even close. Geno's a better quarterback. You can't argue with that at all. On Geno's bad days, he's better than those two guys. I'm not going into the season depending on AOC to possibly be good. Not doing that shit. 2 years, 40 million with 30 guarantee. Who's that? Is that your prediction for Geno there? So Gravy, do you want to win a Super Bowl or do you want to have your head up your ass for the rest of the year? That's a bold statement right there, Aaron. What I do to you? No. What makes you think that I don't want to win a Super Bowl? And I've been wanting to do that probably longer than you because you look like a younger man than me. But I've been wanting to win a Super Bowl for decades, and I've been saying it ever since. You're fairly new to the podcast, and I appreciate that, Aaron. But I don't have my head up my ass. I say what I say, and if you don't like it, that's your opinion, bro. That's cool. But we cannot go to the Super Bowl if we don't start dominating our division. If that's what you mean, because it looks like Raider fans every year we say we're going to Super Bowl, but we go 0-5 in our division, 0-6 in our division. That's with your head up your ass to me. I don't like talking bad about my team, but they make it very hard not to. Be honest with yourself. They make it very hard not to. And if you're one of them guys with the goggles on, take them off for a little bit and understand what I'm saying. Raiders against the world. You're holding it down, Gravy. Thank you very much, my Gagler. I appreciate that. Some people think I got my head up my ass. No, no, no. I don't want to see that shit. What are we doing? What are we doing? That's bad. That's true. And I'm pretty sure it's true. That was one of the guys I wanted. Go still Javon Holland out there. Fungus a damn good safety. And the Broncos just got better. John Leon, we got Adam Butler so far. I don't know what the game plan is, but you know what? We got to kick back and relax. and understand is the whole day to go. And probably when I get off this chat, this live, there's gonna be a whole lot more. And maybe we'll come back later on today if you guys want to and talk about it. There's gonna be a bunch of shows to watch, and I'm sure a lot of them are deservingly so to watch. I see you got a truck board over there. You need to put down a rabbit. We talk about truck board. Maybe you got a misspelling area. Oh, you mean my little chalkboard on my little board right here, my football board? I'm a coach, bro. I coach football, so it ain't no pee wee team. It's high school. So I do we do shit over here. We just do some make plays, design plays for people. That's what that board's there for. You don't like it? You want to use that play? I'll send it to you, man. We coach a team or something. I'll send you a playbook. Gravy was unusually funny today. One love, bro. One love too. Yeah, you got some good responses and questions and stuff, man. I hear you. It sounds like you're real passionate right now. Yeah, people sound like they're upset. I don't know if that's what you meant, but a chalkboard. You looking at the chalkboard, bro. That's my little got a bunch of those laying around somewhere. I'll just put it right there. I didn't know you could see it. Maybe. Missed 7 games in 2023. Missed 10 games in 2000. He missed that much, man, but he's good. He does shit. He does shit. But Javon Holland's my top guy, and he's one of the guys that I agree with. That's always been said, "Hey, let's go to let's go to the Raiders." But we never do. We never did anything. So I expect Pete Carroll's gonna know that Javon Holland's out there. There's another guy rated they tied Raiders to Richard agreement 4 years, 70. See, these guys are getting paid. That's outrageous money for Josh Sweat. It's outrageous money for Josh Sweat. Let's go Raiders. It's all good. I believe it in Pete. Yeah, I believe in Pete too. I think Pete has a plan, and I think that Geno Smith was involved in this, and they're gonna do something to protect them. And then I don't understand what defensively we just broke down defensively. That's a lot of money for Josh Sweat. We could have did that. And that Scatterbo, you mean there Scatterbo? My dude, you have a good one. You have a good one. Good to see you. We need the linebacker from Oklahoma. Who's that? Looking up, baby. I'll look it up. Running back from Arizona. Arizona State running back is Scatterbo. That's the motion. That was the best guy in their team. He's all right guy. He's a guy I wanted to be a Raider, but he's not gonna do what he did in college in the pros. I think he's the reason why he didn't run a 40 at the combine. And then there's a reason why he participated in certain events. He's waiting for his pro day, see what he runs. But you're gonna notice why he's, third round, fourth round guy. We'll draft him, but it's gonna be that low. He's not. He's not in the mix of the running backs that are there. He's on the bottom part of it. If you look at, he had a great showing Arizona State almost got Texas just by him. But if we're looking at a whole running back, that class is dope, man. That you look at that whole class. But if he's there, I wouldn't if he's there at the right time, I would pick him. He'd be a good Raider. What do you think about Diggs at wide receiver? I like Diggs at wide receiver, but man, you want that shit over here. I have problems, John, with people that are immature acting and stuff like that. But if you're a good ass player, I can make an exception for you. And he's coming off an injury, but his attitude is jacked up. He was winning in Buffalo, and he had an attitude problem. He had an attitude problem with the quarterback. And so do we. Geno Smith is not better than Allen, so he had problems with him getting the ball. And he was the only receiver there. And I think it'll be a good pickup. It'll be the deep threat type stuff that we want to do, and I think we need that in our offense. But I don't think it's drastically needed because every year we have a quarterback that has an arm. There's no suspect, and there's no downplaying that Geno Smith has an arm. He does have an arm. He can get the ball deep. Look, he'll throw the DK. He's one of the fastest receivers in NFL. So he played headache free in Houston because I bet you that head coach told him you better shut the hell up. And he was a free agent the next year, but he got traded. So he got to be in the right situation. He got to go where he wants. He's gonna get a lot of money too. He's one of them well-paid guys that talk a lot. And I don't think Pete has that shit. Diggs played headache free in Houston. Yeah. Louise, I'm so down. I'm just venting. Never mind me. You liable to do that, bro. I expect passionate Raider fans to be like that because they don't like what's going on. Yeah, John, we know that. We see that. It's no big thing. That's their problem. They want to. Sam Donald could be adequate, probably, but he's gonna. You want the Sam Donald at the end of the season? That could happen. And that was more Sam Donald-ish than the beginning of the season, and it affected them in the playoffs too. That bad play. Their defense didn't play that good either, but they got to him, and he made bad decisions. We don't get quarterbacks that do that. Drew Dalman got $42 million, 3 year 42. It looks like these guys are just doing 3 years. Usually it's four. Michael Guerrero, what's going on, bud? Thanks for being here. Yeah, Trey Graybu. That's not me, bro. What I do? What I do, Mike? I thought you were giving me cool stuff, and then you over here giving me bad shit. Still crickets for us signing the top players. Adam Butler's a Raider top player. For me, that was an important pickup. Not pickup, but a person to stay. You know, he needed to stay. He was getting 30 million guaranteed is crazy. What was his contract for? Well, did I talk about that? I forgot already. I hope I didn't. Here go Cool Kev getting at me. There's no perfect QB. They make stupid decisions, baby. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Sometimes it pisses you off how bad a quarterback can be and how good a quarterback can be, and you just go. It's like your emotions go like this. At least you got a steady good one, one that won't let you down. See, we're so used to getting let down by a quarterback play. Is that it's like this? We're happy that we're down. We got people in the chat saying AOC MVP 2024, 2025, and then boom, he throws 3 picks, and then we're back down and say he sucks. That's a. It's just we're so used to that. We're so used to instant, and I hope Geno Smith could take this. That's the only reason I have skeptic. I'm skeptical about a quarterback play because he's a good guy. He's a good quarterback. He makes things happen, but is he good? We're gonna go to the same shit. We haven't been overconfident on a quarterback since Derek Carr. I'll give him that. I used to be real confident to going into games that Carr would do something. He had this streak of comebacks. He had this streak of last drives. He had the last drive he was number one at that. I like that. And then after that, he got worse. And then after that, our quarterback situation got worse. We didn't have a plan after we got rid of Carr. That was the thing. And it looked like now we have a plan. And I kind of see where he's gonna go with it. Was it the Jags or was it Carolina? Because I was hearing it was Carolina. Did he go to Carolina? Yeah, I was hearing it's Carolina. Was it the Jags now? I don't know, man. I'm not looking at it. I'm looking at my show on here. I haven't seen nothing. All the transactions are going on right now. The Godwin. I don't give a shit. I'm just like Mike. Thank God Morey's gone. I think we took that guy too serious and we loved him too much, and he wasn't really that dominating safety that we need. That's out there that we could do. But from right now, it looks like we're just staying, where we're going. Yeah, it is the Panthers then. Okay. Yeah, he went to a worse team than ours for more money. So he ain't giving a shit about winning. Guys are like that, There's no it just let you know this. There's no hometown discounts. There's no check it out 1 year checkout, prove it. It ain't like that. So maybe we're just willing and dealing with our guys. Maybe we're just willing and dealing with our guys, and they're probably just getting to work. They're working right now. They they're just sitting on their ass, not doing nothing. It looks like it, but they're not. Yeah, I'm starting to hear weird things about. I'm starting to hear weird things about Maury. So I didn't know nothing about this stuff. Lo was telling me to do person, fingernail paint, and all this other shit. I don't know about all that, as far as football's concerned. What we got here? Khalil, that man is hurt. He didn't want to come back here and accepted $18 million just to go back to Los Angeles. That's very, very touchy subject. A lot of people cried. He didn't deserve to get traded. He didn't deserve to get traded when he first left the Raiders, but I understand why he got traded because John Gruden was these guys wanted to get paid. Cooper and Mac wanted to get paid at very, very top dollar, and Gruden needed to build a team. That team wasn't good that he was doing, so we needed those draft picks, and he didn't even need to talk to Khalil Mack. Khalil Mack still same thing situation with the not exactly the same situation, but Khalil Mack was on his rookie deal, and he had 2 years left in his contract. He was the number one pick. We have 5 years. He didn't even let it get to the option. He just wanted more money because he was productive. He was very, very productive in 1 year that he did, and then usually that was what was going on. Everybody else was getting paid besides Khalil Mack on that team, so he wanted his money early. And then he had to talk to us with it. We needed to get better. Gruden was expected to get better, and he just let him go. Traded him, and he got big money. He got big money, and I think San Diego then gave him big money, and he had another contract. They gave him more money, and then right now they're giving him $18 million. What he deserves. He's way better than Kuntz, and Kuntz wants 20. I'm pretty sure he's stuck on that 20 million, and he might go too. See ya. We're gonna break bread on average players. That's our problem. That's our problem. Who said Morrig was worth that money to us? We're gonna see. I want to see the reaction of Carolina fans that say, you know what, dude, what we get this guy for paying a fucking almost $40 million? You know, why are we paying him? Chargers Joshua Palmer to the bill. Hey, maybe Mac Hollins might be available. He is, but we could go get Matt Hollins again. Yeah, Khalil Mack. If he ain't came here, why do we keep saying get? I'm saying get Khalil Mack. I've been saying that, but that was for the team. I'm not saying get Khalil Mack because the ties with the Raiders is already done with. It's been done with. He played with us, but if he wanted to come back, he would have, and he doesn't want to. So why don't we just say fuck Khalil Mack? He doesn't want to play with us. Never did. So fuck him. We can't say that. Why? I wanted him. I wanted him, but now he signed. Fuck him. Fuck Khalil Mack. One of the best Raiders ever. But hey, maybe somebody else will take his shoes, bro. Maybe Max Crosby will forget about Khalil Mack and his couple of years he played with us, and maybe our highest paid guy, he getting paid more than Khalil Mack. That guy could beat Khalil Mack in our view. We should stand behind Crosby instead of saying Khalil Mack don't want to be here. He never wanted to be here after he got traded. Never. That's why he didn't come here. Man, it's really sad. Think about being an athlete going through that. That's sad. They want to get paid, bro. They greedy people. They understand the business, and the supreme athletes, bro. These guys they ain't got no problem playing football. Is that they want to be paid. They want to get paid. That's what you're seeing. A free agent right now, astronomical numbers of you got guards getting $74 million. Jesus. Steve Mike, during that time, 90 million was a big time number, and he was only with us for what 3 years. He wanted that. The Bears, I think, paid for that 92 million or something. I remember. I'm saying, damn, he was the highest paid player on the all day, and he was getting paid more than quarterbacks. So that was just outrageous. I I, I would have said go ahead too. And Cooper, he didn't want to be here. He wasn't a Raider. So people say Amari Cooper's a Raider. He's not a Raider, bro. He didn't want to be a Raider. And to this day, I still see a Amari Cooper jersey. What was he, 89? Or yeah, he was 89 or something. Yeah, he did. He won defensive player of the year. That was the last one we got. Great player for the Raiders, but we traded him. We didn't appreciate what he was doing and we traded him. Somebody didn't appreciate what he did for the Raiders and traded him away. And then we expect him to say, "Oh, okay, I was a Raider once, so I'm gonna go back over there." It's not gonna happen, man. It's not. Charles Woodson did it one time, and then Charles Woodson with the Raiders didn't do shit. He didn't do anything. He went to the playoffs. He won a Super Bowl and a Defensive Player of the Year for another team. Do we remember that? Do we know that? He won a Super Bowl and a Defensive Player of the Year for another team, and he didn't get that over here with the Raiders. We were used and abused. Didn't want to pay people. Are we doing that now? We had guys like that on our team, and just think we appreciated that these dudes would be playing for us. Yeah, we probably would have traded Amari Cooper, but if Khalil Mack still would have been here, we would have paid the dude. And he still would have been here. He would have been a full ready, but keep wanting these guys back that used to play with us is insane. It's crazy. Funga gets 3 year, 45 million. I think that's where we're gonna be at with Javon Holland, maybe a little bit more. But we gotta do something like that. Hufanga, I wanted him. He misses a lot of games though. It's because he's so physical. Al didn't want to pay Charles. He didn't want to pay Charles, yes, but he still got on. So did Asamoah. Asamoah didn't want to stay here. Asamoah was a damn good corner. He had things sewed up. He had the reputation of sewing up Dion status type shit with Asamoah. We let him go too. Where he go Philly, and then they just ran a totally different defense. And well, I think I got a different defensive coordinator, and they flipped his ass around, and they were beating. He was getting burnt. Man, that's creepy that they don't want to pay people. It's smart though, Luis. It's smart. I think Josh Sweat going to the Cardinals. That's one guy. That one defensive end going out. Yeah, but you can't get stupid with it. You want to fill up a need. You got one or two needs. We got so much things that we need to do. We're losing players. We're losing players, and we don't have no backups for them. How confident are we on our linebacking core? Josh Palmer to the Bills, yeah. And our linebacking core right now decimated, losing Spillane, decimated. Safety situation, decimated. We lost Maury, but there's other options out there at safety. They're going down by the wayside, though. We got to get on the phones and start talking to people. We got to get on that, man. Start pressuring people. I don't know if there's a time limit on this. I don't know if there's a time limit. Like they said, 3:36, free agent frenzy, 3:36 p.m. Pacific time. Yeah, no, that's the time right now. Pureen signs with the Cincinnati. Cooper Cup. Where's Cooper Cup go? I was saying Cooper Cup. Let's go. Hey, what up with my boy, dude? Mike Aguilar, what's up? How you doing, bro? Look at my boy. What you have to say right here? We have Ecklenburg. I spell it right. Now you did it. But hey, I respect that. We do have him, but we need to push him. We need to push him in the starting role real quick. That's a lot to learn, though. I don't. If he's a Mike, if Mike linebacker runs the show, bro, that's green dot. That's green dot. Hey, my boy Auntie Six. I've been wondering where he been at. I asked him that question yesterday. He's back on here with the Coach Baby Show. Powered by Raider Nation Live. What's up, Auntie, man? Thank you for the $2 holla. Appreciate it, bro. Sign Alvaro Martinez, free safety from Miami. Can he pass the drug test, though? I'm not just talking a certain type of drug, all drugs. Mentally, physically, is he ready to go? Might be up there in age, but top free agent safety right there. That's what we need. Number one, we 5-star athlete from the LA area, and no one knows what school he went to, and no one knows how tall he is or how much he weighs, but he's a badass safety. Everybody's saying moving up in the charts, moving up in the mock drafts. Alvaro Martinez, number one. Look for him from the University of Miami by way of Los Angeles. He lives in Los Angeles, but he's going to school in Miami. I guess he does the computer shit. He just graduated. That's good, Auntie. It's good to see you, bro. Thanks for coming on here. We'll be playing a lot of rookies this year. Pay attention to what the combine interview said. The Raiders after they're ready to step in and play day one. Every player's gonna tell you that, so but I want the ones that look me in the eye and said, I'm down for it. I'll take you. First pick through fourth pick. I don't think we're gonna waver, move up, down, whatever. I think we're gonna stay best. The running back situation has to be covered up. Wide receiver situation has to be covered. Linebacker. Could we get one of these good, dope linebackers on number 6? If people don't think that a linebacker is worth number 6, hey, some of these guys are saying these linebackers are good, top notch guys. Here we go. Who's replacing? Who's replacing Hobbs? You get somebody. No, somebody physical. I always thought that Palma would be a good for Hobbs. He can tackle. He likes tackling, but there's no get. Hobbs hasn't gone anywhere. Maybe we could get him on the. Maybe we could get him on the cheat and then say, "Hey, what's up here?" I don't care what the kid said. It's a Raider mindset where I'm looking at. Yeah, 10-4, brother. 10-4, brother. You gotta have that Raider mindset. A different type player. And I thought we lagged from that. I thought we lagged from that. I think there's a safety from South Carolina that's supposed to be a player. Yeah, I forgot his name. He got a weird name, but I know who you're talking about. But Javon Holland's out there, bro. I know that dude ain't better than Javon Holland. My boy Law with a great question. I think Carroll and his staff will have these guys flying around the field, whoever is on the roster. They're gonna fly. They're gonna fly, Low. They can either fly out of here or they can be on the field doing it. And then I think we're gonna be young at certain positions. We're gonna be young at certain positions, but it matters what type guys we get. We can't just go with the flow and get somebody just to be in there. We haven't paid attention to the linebacking core since Spillane, and now he was there what 3 years, 2 years. But even before Spillane, we haven't done that since Bradley's been our defensive coordinator. I was what 4 years ago, a couple years ago. Gruden, Gus Bradley was it? We had that one Perryman. That was the last good linebacker we had, and it's Spillane. But we need multiple linebackers, backup positions. We got that Eichenberg, that guy we mentioned, but he need reps. He needs to get in there. He was bomb in college, and he comes out, don't do nothing. Maybe that was a coaching staff. They don't like young players playing, but dude, he's a linebacker, and your coach was a linebacker. He ought to give you a shot. I seen him in there. I seen him in there, but he wasn't making any tackles. Who is covering the speedy wide receiver? Andy Will eat if we don't address speed coverage. What'll get that, bro, is a good front. Pressure up front. You address that, you ain't have no time to be throwing to these speedy receivers. Speed don't mean shit if your quarterback can't throw to him. You know what I mean? So I think that's the whole point of this. I think that's the whole point of this defense. It's known fact now that that's the way football is. And I think we got a good damn front. I'm picking up Adam Butler, the big signing. There's a 6'4" around 4'4". He can get in the mid round. That could be a ball. Talk about a safety, or you talk about defensively. So Red Nation Live, Tony. It's my boy Low again with the pop out question. He must be on his break or lunch. He on lunch right now. Shout out to the 30 people in the chat. Hit the like button. Hit the like button always. I gotta push that enough. This show is powered by Raider Nation Live. Three of us, Raider Gay 420, Coach Gravy, that's myself, and what up, Low? You get us all of us have our individual YouTube shows. That's what I'm on right now. And Red Nation Live is all three of us show. We're all really, I think, set Wednesdays and Sundays at 6 o'clock, or maybe 7 o'clock. Times may vary. Check that show out. Yesterday we had a wonderful guest, Amira, the tailgate legend. She's always in our mix with the Raiders, big time Raider fan. It was wonderful to have her on the show yesterday. Had a great time on that show. It was good. Just shout out to all the people that checked that out. But keep it going. We're gonna keep it going. Here we go, Louis. There with the bomb ass question. By the way, pick six, Devon Walker, great on coverage. I could play press man, but his corner it's a priority. It's a priority. Um, I think linebacker took it. We got to address that. And we can't say, oh, we could get one in the second, or we get one in the fourth or fifth, because we've been doing that and ain't nothing happening. We've been doing that and been satisfied with these guys. They've been satisfied with the Amari Gainers and all that. They don't play. They don't play because they ain't good. It's not hard to play linebacker in the NFL because it's the same as college. It's the same as you. It's the same. You just got to read more. Got to be smart, and you just got to be covered. You just got to know how to cover, except you're the main mic. You know, we have two of you. If there's two of you, then basically what they do now is a 4-2-5, and then you got safeties. You got bigger guys that go out there and hit with you. But you bang. You gotta have linebackers like that too. So we get one of those, and we can get a guy that can roam and cover. That'll be great. But we don't have that right now at all, unless we give these young guys a chance. And I don't know how you guys feel about that. Patriots are having a good free agency. So how do we feel about it? We snatched people. People get snatched from our team. Guys, give me 1 second, please. I'm gonna go take my medicine. I forgot it again. I'll be right back, guys. Hang tight. Hey, thank you guys. Apologies. Ooh, I had to get my pills, and then I had to take my magnesium. These are magnesium pills. Here we go. Sorry about that little delay. Medication time. We've been going pretty fast. Time going fast. Probably beyond. We have a 3 hour show. We got about 15 minutes. Low by Louisiana fried chicken right now with a type 2 piece and a biscuit. Low must be hungry. What do you say? Low's always hungry. I like Tyreek Mega, big boy out of Ohio State, 6'3", 334. John Jenkins replacement. I was forced to look at his tape. Be a young guy, but I still would have Jenkins. They talking about the Raiders right now. If anybody could tell me, says we need wide receiver, running back, cornerback, defensive tackle. I'm pretty sure they'll put a linebacker right now. Ranking 47. That's good. Good pickup. Looks like they have us getting uh, ground. The guy on the other side of him, that Grant kid, he's good too. That Grant kid from Michigan. Talk about the Saints. The Carr stay with the Saints. He was steady, restructured. He can stop the run too. That's what we need. He can stop the run. We've been last and forever. We couldn't run the ball, and we couldn't stop the run. So that's why we, we couldn't do none of that as far as running game is concerned. We couldn't do run the ball. We couldn't stop the run, and that just make you lose. You have to do that in the pros. In college, you can get away with it, but in pros, you gotta stop the run and be able to run the football. It matters. In cold weather games, you gotta run the ball. You got shit. You remember that game against Pittsburgh and Cleveland? I was watching in the hospital. It was crazy. And these guys are throwing the football. And that's why I got mad respect for Jameis Wilson because he won that game. I think, yeah, he won that game in the snow. That field was covered in snow, and they were chucking the ball. They were chucking the ball out there. I give him a lot of credit. That's when I started digging. I dug Jameis Winston, but he really got my attention that day because I was like, yeah, always cool. Devontae going to LA. He's ring chasing. He ring chasing now. DA ain't the way he was. He good, damn good receiver. Garoppolo staying with the Rams. There we go. We gotta have Stafford get hurt, which is always a thing. And then somebody said yesterday that Garoppolo's gonna throw touchdowns to DA again. Who signed Rodgers? The Vikings. He ain't got a lot of teams to beat. Going to. It looks like Justin Fields is going to the Jets. Like Donald went to Seattle. I don't know who's going to Minnesota now. Oh, they got JJ. Uh, sure, Pittsburgh or Vikings. Pittsburgh is gonna have to go with Wilson unless he goes somewhere. What do you guys think? Give me some predictions on what we do in the last couple of minutes of our live. Give me some scenarios that we could get into here before I gotta cut out and go back to work. But I did a good 3 hour show with you guys. I appreciate everybody that came in and everybody that asked questions, everybody that wanted to be a part of this. I appreciate it so much. I'm trying to get my show at Raider Nation Live popping. And I don't care how many people watch me. As long as I get to speak some Raider game and you guys acknowledge me, I'll keep doing this. If you guys like it, I'll keep doing it. Because it's fun. I ain't got shit to do but probably take a nap and I'm not that old. That old to do that. Hey, you know what? I gotta ask people a question. If is it old man when you stand at your porch and you get mad when people look through your recyclables? You get mad. Is it old man when you sit there and watch people dig through your trash and stuff you're throwing away? Is that like old man shit? Because that's what I was doing this morning. And my wife told me, and my daughter told me, "Dad, that's some old man shit." Am I getting that way? I just told my wife, I said, is that uh like supposed to happen? You just get mad when you get older? You know, you get mid 50s, you get mad all the time and just bitch at everything. But the dude was like, he was going through shit that I threw away. So I don't know. That my the family said that that's old man shit. You getting worse, Dad. You doing old man shit. Because the other day we have a parade over here for Mardi Gras, and then people park all over the place. So I got my car and put them like where they wouldn't park in front of my house. Cause that pisses me off too. Is that old man? Is that old man shit? I don't know. You guys tell me. What you guys? What you guys think about this free agency though? Yeah, it starts in the 40s, my opinion. They didn't have it in the 40s with me. I didn't really give a shit what they were doing, but it's like I get mad because they're messing with my shit, but then I'm throwing it away. So my wife would say, "What are you getting mad about?" And my wife's older than me. She says, "What are you getting mad about? You're throwing that shit away." But I don't want to mess with it. And she goes, "Well, go get it back." And I said, "Nah." It might be. Lower says it might be. I can see my pops doing that. Yeah, I guess it is old man shit. But hey, don't mess with my shit. You know, they don't make a mess or anything, but see, that's why I'm looking. That's why I'm looking at them because they make a mess and I'll get mad. Oh no! So the new highest paid DB in the NFL. Who? Panthers agreed on a huge extension for J.C. Horn. Okay, J.C. Horn getting some bank. Hey, Carolina Panthers getting the secondary going with they got Morig, they got Horn now, or Horn was always there. Byron Murphy out there, Asante Samuel Jr. is out there for to play corner for us. Let's go, man. Let's get these guys. We gotta at least be involved in it. At least gotta be involved in it. Well, folks, I'm very blessed to have you all in here. They see what we got another one. Do some shrooms gravy that fixes a lot of old man shit. Do it, the group and experienced guys who are having a psychedelic. That psychedelic stuff, man, we used to do back in the days, bro. I didn't dig that. I don't care what it is now. I don't need to be psychedelic. I, it's just something that bothers me, bro. You know, I don't want people messing with my shit. I guess that's what it is. And I've always been that way. I just never reacted that like that. Like I would give a shit if you park in front of my house in my 30s and 40s. I would, but strategically put my cars in certain places to where they won't park in front of my house. And then again, my wife goes, "That's some old man shit, honey." That's what she tell me. I go, I guess so. But that's just me. I'm pretty sure that it goes around a lot of different places. But I ain't into that mushroom shit, bro. I'd rather do other things and kick back. I'm a sober guy, bro. So I've been drinking going on 11 years now, 12 years now. So proud of that. Spike Take needs to show more movement and not kind of sitting on a toilet. He's done a lot. He's done more than I expected him to do, and he's done more than the one we had last year. So I appreciate what he did. We got to get more aggressive. Like we got till Wednesday. We got these guys are just willing and dealing right now. I'm sure they're on the phone. They ain't sitting there doing nothing on the toilet. I'm pretty sure we'll pull up with somebody else. There are a lot of guys we got to resign. So one got away, two got away today. Two significant players got away today. So if if we could get something to replace these guys, then we're gonna have to we gotta look during the draft or trade deadline or something like that later on in the season. But I'm not happy with our linebacking room. Not happy with our DBs, our safeties room right now. Unless we can know that Epps gets signed, we got to know that these guys get signed. And in-house people is probably easier than reaching out to these other guys. Unless they're doing that right now, coming up with deals. And I hope when I'm off that there'll be some things going on because my whole show was just people leaving. I'm sorry for that. And there's a lot of options. Cook Kev's a patient man. We're patient. Just be patient. Well, he's not doing squats, so I guess you're not. I guess you're Raider P's not patient. But Cool Kev, look, there's plenty of options available. There's still a bunch of linebackers in there that we could pick up. You know, we wanted to get Greenlaw. Man, we're talking to them. This regime now resigning some of these scrubs we got now. I agree, Cool Kid, because the talent that's free agents on our team isn't what I expect it to be as far as winning games. Now we cherish these guys, and they're not really that good for us. They've been losing. They've been losing games, and we just highlight one play, one series, one year that they were dope, and then it's not happening anymore. Like more, he got better mildly. He got better a little bit every year. That's expected of a guy. But he was a second round pick, so I expected him to start off from the jump. He had different guys teaching him. But he was in this. He was in this for 3 years, and damn sure doesn't deserve $37 million. He damn sure doesn't deserve that. So Carolina overpaid for him, and he went there. Raiders for Chris. What's up, man? How you doing? Good to see you. Always good to see you, man. Raider Pete. Pay the options. Then today's trend is watching only. I'll wait, but patience is not really a TGE Raider vocabulary. Yeah, it's not the. I don't like waiting, bro. I'm patient. I'm a patient person, but when it comes to my team, we've been waiting so long, Pete. We've been waiting so long for something to happen with this team that we get so addicted to names and players and videos of guys lifting weights and being this and that and hoping that happens on every team, but I'm just tired of it. I'm done with it. You know, get guys that are good that you know that are good. Don't hope and wish that this guy's a 2.0 or something. I'm done with that shit. 2.0 fucking Christian McCaffrey 2.0 and a guy goes out there and fumbles twice on 2 carries. What kind of shit is that? And he's a 7th round pick. We can't expect 6, 7 round picks to benefit us there. Once in a great while, it's gonna happen. But our first, second, third round picks, they need to be top men. Need to be playing. Yeah, we neglected that for years, decades. We've neglected. We've done that. So what I don't want scrubs. I don't want no scrubs on my team. I don't want no bitch made dudes on my team. We have a bunch of them, and we cherish them. We love them, and we when they leave, oh God, what are we gonna do now? You know, Spillane was an asset for this team, and now it hurts. It hurts it hurt the Raiders for losing Spillane. It does. And not as much Morig because we thought Morig was this all world safety, which he wasn't. And I'm telling you right now, unless he does something crazy in Carolina, he's still gonna be bottom of the pack as far as safety suicide. Still, might turn into something great. He got better every year. But we got somebody that was a free agent that's just as good as him. If you really look at Pau Mao was a free agent and worked his way up to starting role. Should have been starting role in the beginning, but Epps was there. He got hurt. But Morrig was a second round pick. Morrig didn't have to develop. He shouldn't have developed. And we gave him all this chance because he was Morrig and we fell in love with him when he got picked. We wanted to pick Morrig. So he was already sold up. Raider fandism loved his ass. Then when he goes, I don't hear a lot of bitching and crying. If not from my chat, but maybe some other people probably hear some other shows that say, "Oh man, what we gonna do? We got more, no more. Let's go get Javon Holland a better and pay him." And I don't give a shit how much you pay him. If you want to win, get Javon Holland. If you want to win, go get one of these linebackers and sew that linebacking core up. And I don't give. You get a bad one, you get one badass linebacker. You don't have to worry about the rest. We know that. We've seen that. We've seen one linebacker dominate. We've seen it. So on that note, hey, at a later time, man, something pops up. We start seeing some other. You guys want to talk about some other teams that are doing better, like other teams in our division are doing better. I know. The Chargers got a grip on money. They got $90 million, and probably went lower because they signed Khalil Mack, but it's like Khalil Mack signed for 18 million. If Khalil Mack wanted to come here, we could have signed him for 20. And Koontz, 8 games was 20 million, supposedly. I'm be curious about what Koontz gets because he's the only one. He's the only one there besides Hobbs that we were saying was going to as primary guy, and Hobbs pretty much said bye to the Raiders. So we're losing people. We're losing people that we love and we like. So what's going to happen now? What's the rebound? What's up? Where's the adjustment here? What are we gonna do? We're gonna be pissed off. Am I gonna be pissed off talking about this all night, saying we didn't do shit the first day? Maybe where'd he go? Where'd Jeremy Chin go? 2 years, 16 million. That's not a bad deal right there. Where'd he go? Where'd he go, John Studios? Perfect. We got a safety. Who was it? Jeremy Chin? Was it Jeremy Chin we got? What safety did we get? Yep. What? We the people. Yep. So that is Jeremy Chin. Yes. Okay. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. Recovery right there. Let's look up Jeremy Chin. You guys look up Jeremy Chin and what he's done and tell me what's up. I know. I know what he's done. Be a good Raider. See, we're getting guys that are smart. Getting guys that are smart defensive guys. Ain't gonna make no difference now. It ain't make no difference now that we covered for Morig. And what did we see a 2 year 60 million perfect contract? That means that Morig, if you're 30, we got 32 million for Chin, right? It's 16 million. 2 years, 60 million. This dude signed for 4 years, $37 million. And Chin, it's a million less than Maury. Maury got 37. This guy got 2 years. That's 8 million a year. Yeah, I see that too. I see that. Pete knows what he's doing. Pete knows what he's doing, and I ain't gonna question it. Texas trade Tunsil. What? To who? To the damn, Washington got Tunsil. Washington's giving away all kinds of shit. Look, they got Debo. They got one of the best. The Commanders are doing deep. Texas trade Jeremy Tunsil to the Commanders. Wonder how much that was. I wonder if it was a probably. Want to see what it is. Salute Raider Nation. Salute Gravy House Junkies. What's up? Lower Sheeters. What's up? 63220. That's Chin. Damn. Hey, Rock. He's better than Morey. He's better than Morey. We snatched him from the Washington. 117 tackles. Played all games. I like that. Salute House Junkies. How you doing, man? What's up, Joel Lee? Just ready to get off, my boy. Some news came in, man. We signed a good safety to replace Morrig. I thought we replaced Morrig. We did that probably got a better player. And the thing is that he came in. He's better than Morrig. He had better stats. And dude had 117 tackles. That's bad for the Washington, but it looks like he's more of a box guy because that division runs the ball, and they didn't, but they had a running quarterback. So him being involved in tackles like that is great. When did Morey get that? Has Morey ever had 100 tackles? Yeah, we got it. We got better at safety. We're comfortable now. I'm more comfortable. Now we got to get to the linebacker. Javon Holland would have been better, but hey, Chin was up there as far as free agents and safety is concerned. He was. He was third, fourth, or something like that. As far as third safety, and you were thinking, Javon Holland and Morg was down there. I think there was another one. I forgot what that. I don't have my little pad right here. Hey, what's up? The Bengals long past due for Super Bowl championship. They are, Tom. How you doing? Thank you for being on this Raider show. Bitcoin is going down, is it? Time to kick these all health junkie said time to kick all these non-Raider players out of here. You don't want to come back to us, then you won't with us. That money, that green is what's dominating the NFL now. And look like these young guys are doing it. Houston trading Tunsil. They must have got a lot of shit for that. Who's Washington have though? What is Washington picking like 30th? I know it wasn't third first round pick. I don't think Tunsil's worth that, but hey, a tackle might be. Washington's loading up. Washington's loading up. See, the Raiders need to be like that. Raiders need to be involved like that. Maybe we get Javon Holland. Maybe we can do that because Chin ain't putting a dent in that cap. The little 16 million ain't shit. And then Moore got $37 million, a longer contract. It's a longer contract, but he got $37 million. Wow, he ain't worth that. They're gonna realize it's a mistake. But I hope he plays well. He was a good Raider. Didn't bitch, didn't complain. Just took him a while to get there as a second round pick. I thought he underachieved. but he was a he it would have been good that it would have been good to keep him. I'm not bitching that we should have keep him, but 37 million of it, that's a lot. That's too much for Morag. They overpaid for him, and expectedly so. Facts, gravy Raiders need to be loaded up as well. Yeah, we do. And then maybe the long one when I get back, we'll throw on another show. We'll see what's going on. Maybe some of my guys could get on. We could talk about it and see what's up. Yeah, Gabe could get on, Logan could get on, see what's going on after the work day's over. But all in all, everybody that was in the chat, thank you for being here. Thank you for the questions. I hope I took care of y'all. And everybody else, please sub to the station. It's powered by Raider Nation Live. Look into that. Go to Coach Gravy, Raider Gay 420, and What Up Low. Each of us have our own channels, and you guys could sub to that. Pick up my little show that I got going on and make it happen. I appreciate it. But you guys have a wonderful rest of the day, and I hope you're productive. Thank you.